This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun Cole, and welcome to Hotlap Humpday, presented by Ricmotech. I am here, as usual, with Robby Unser. You see him already out on track in his IndyPro PM-18 car at Weatehrtech Laguna Seca. And today, we have a stranger. Don't be alarmed, but we do have a stranger in the house. Kevin Ford, back on the
Hey!
How you doing,
Hey,
Kevin?
buddy. I'm doing great, man. I am back. I am back for 2021. I have missed everybody. It has been tough to not be here for these events. The last 2 months, I guess, 3 months.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah. Yes, I was pulled other directions to be on the air, and so I'm back here now, ready to do some hot lap action, and very excited.
Nice.
So,
That's to be wanted, right?
But I guess, at least I feel needed. Yes, that makes me feel better.
Gotta love that.
You bet.
All right.
Great to be back here with you guys.
I am just kind of crossing my fingers that everything is hooked up. Everything looks good. It'll come down to sound in the end. Does it sound good? I just realized I have absolutely no chat awareness whatsoever going on right now. So I have been sworn to secrecy, and there will be no giving of the password early. In fact, I think it's safe to say it's not even my job to give out the password. We will be giving out the password, and anyone and everyone is welcome to join us for this event, of course. And like I said, we are in this new IndyPro PM-18 car, and it should provide a fun car for tonight's event, I do think. All right, here we go. I think I got my chat. Now we're there. Hey, Ken. How you doing, buddy? All right, so we're just trying to get so I can make sure everything, and then I'm going to get out on track because I got to get me some points. Oh, I see what happened now.
I have to get one in.
I don't have my chat. If I do this, this is not going to work well. What happened to our Discord? Oh, I see what happened. I left the channel. Bear with me. There we go. Now everything should be restored, and I don't see my chat. One more time. One more attempt at this. There we go. I got it. We can see the chat. Ken, so am I. I like this combo. Anything, Weatehrtech Laguna. One of my home tracks. Alright, we're starting off with high downforce, by the way. Heading out on track. And I do not have a setup. Robby's already out there. I think today I might be able to turn my engine volume up. This thing's a little quiet compared to the GT3s we've been running. Oh, the legend, Kevin Ford, that's right, he is back. The legend, Airy. Wait for it. Legend. Wait for it. Airy. Kevin Ford of Extreme Motorsport.
Hey, how are we tonight, guys? Great to be back. Excited for this combination tonight, obviously, with the Pro 2000, that PM-18 at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca. That's right, we're going to be seeing some incredible laps laid down here tonight. Overcast skies, cool temperatures, as it usually is in SoCal. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right? He's like, well, usually
funny?
Clear skies over there.
Here's what's funny about Monterey. I've been there a million times, and every time I've been there, it's been butt cold. Unless,
no kidding.
Unless I was at the racetrack. And then 9 out of 10 times that I've been there for a race, it was 1,000 degrees there.
Really?
Yeah, but I have been there on some really frigid days, but it just seems like race day, it always gets hot there. The region is known for being quite cold.
Yeah, because of the ocean, right?
Yeah. And it's always fogged in.
There we go. Now I got the mic back on. I had to talk to Frank there for a moment. We had the technical things in the background. We got that all squared away. So, yeah, back on the mic with you guys. Man, it's great to be back. I'll tell you what, nice overcast skies. Weather's beautiful for some fast lap times here. Let's get the sun peeking through a little bit here. Look it up. Bobby, how's the car feeling tonight?
Not bad. I started with a high downforce to here, Shaun. I'll show you what I'm on.
That racer, I just saw that, the legend, oh goodness, I don't know about that.
Oh, Ken, you were at Fort Ord? My uncle is stationed at Fort Ord.
Robby, you're looking pretty sporty here with your winter goatee going.
A little bit of a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it here in a week because I gotta go to Florida and run with Sam. So.
Oh, gotta clean it up a bit. Eh?
Cold, gray, sunny, and beautiful. Somehow all at the same time, huh?
Yeah, right. Have we given out the password yet, Shaun?
No, I told them that I've been put on strict.
Okay, well, I'll tell you
lockdown.
what. I have been told that the password can now be released. Here we go, guys. Some of us may know this password, and some may not. But the password tonight is Speed Racer.
Go!
That's right. Go Speed Racer. Yeah, Speed Racer, SPEEDRACER. All one word and all lowercase. That'll get you into the session tonight. Come on out and join us. We're at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca this evening. We have 3.5 hours of qualifying. You betcha. That's right. That's what the Hotlap Challenge is all about now. We got a very long qualifying session, but tonight we have a very special ending to this challenge event as we kick off 2021 for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. And tonight we are going to have 2 challenge events at the end of the evening, different than we have in the past. And we're also going to do a little reverse grid on one of those heats tonight as well. So it's going to be an interesting event here at the end, Robby. We're used to doing, a good 30-minute race at the end of our events here of recent. And now tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. And we're going to do it in honor of the up-and-coming Road to Indy series coming back to iRacing here in February. So doing that little bit of a heat and feature tonight, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think we've had a lot of fun having the race format a little bit. It mixes it up. So I think 2 races is going to be fun tonight.
Yeah, definitely. In that password to get into the session tonight, to come out and join us on track, is Speed Racer, SPEERACER, and that is all lowercase, one word. We do want to thank Shaun Cole for bringing the Simpit out tonight. Once again, he'll be joining us all throughout the year. And gosh, Shaun, I think we're starting, year 4 now this is?
Has it been that long already?
It has.
I'm shocked.
Crazy. And Frank, if Frank's back on heads here, he can maybe correct us on that. I think he knows the exact start date of when we did our very first one.
Kevin, you're back to breaking up your audio.
On about that.
Did you see I shared that for you?
Oh no,
Shaun?
I didn't. Let me grab that. I'm trying to. I have a setup here from maybe the last time we ran this. That sounds good. It was breaking up. It was compression.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. There we go.
I don't think it's this car though, because mine didn't have any of our old setups.
Yeah, I have one from a known teenager. And it's telling me the toe is too high, but it's like barely even letting me adjust the toe. It's like flashing so fast that it's not letting me.
What's it? Is it a negative or positive number?
The toe in on the front, it's got an independent toe for left and right side. And it's
what's blinking on?
It's blinking 12/32, but when I click it, it goes to 6/32, and then it.
Go to the keep clicking the left button if it's positive. Just click it, just keep clicking it until it goes away red.
Well, hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Hey, Nicholas, how are you, buddy?
I'm
Good.
It should be going down slowly,
Yeah,
right?
I'm at minus 630 seconds.
Yeah, you need to get down to like 2.
It's not even going lower now.
User was moved out of your channel.
Move a number.
This is really weird.
Yeah, I know. Strange.
Yeah, I have both left and right at minus 6.
And they're not changing?
No, it still says too high. Oh, wait. Now that one says too... Okay, hold on. It's... Fuck. What is wrong with this thing?
I don't know. Like, you should be able to just completely...
Yeah, it's like kind of ignoring changes because it was in the red.
It takes me 3 clicks to make it turn a number, if that makes sense.
Yep, mine did the same. Alright, I got it in past. This is minus 230 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this real quick.
But minus is towed out. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yes, I
Okay,
do.
so I'm at plus myself. But so you can try that, and if not, you can...
Pop over here. See what this one's all about real quick.
Did you get a black flag?
Nope.
I think we have Kenneth joining us out here. He's hit lane. See if he get that car fired up and get out on track. See what kind of lap time he's going to put down here. Right? Engine rolling.
What was that? What was that password, Kevin?
Password is Speed Racer. SPERACER. All lowercase, one word. Speed Racer.
Oh, this is way faster than the high downforce. Also, definitely more. The high downforce, I was like, okay, this is too sticky. Like, we're never gonna be fast in this car.
Yeah, right.
You think high?
Yeah, on the high, that's what I felt. Just felt.
Yeah, are you at medium now? I think medium is probably pretty decent for here. Whoa, hold on, Kenneth.
I started with high.
Did you think that was too much grip?
No. I mean, in medium, I couldn't plan it through corners.
Okay. That's what
The way I see it is you're never straight here, right?
Right.
So if you can be wide open through these corners, or get to the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even the straightaway is not straight.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there's not too many straight places here for sure. Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca is where we are at tonight. Come on out and join us for the January edition for 2021 of the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Robby Unser joining us this evening, retired IndyCar driver and Pikes Peak champion, multi-champion. Showing us how it's gone out here on the track tonight in that chrome, beautiful chrome vehicle out here.
I got too much push.
I got a.
Robbie, you're in the #1 car tonight. Does that? Are you trying to tell us something that this is going to be your night?
I think I'm just the guy that got in. I'm always in the #1, and I'm never #1. I'll be one position behind however many you frickin' take.
You're right.
That's what that one means.
Exactly. I love it. That's great. Well, tonight we're going to take 16 cars to that first heat.
We might
16 cars.
We might not even get 16 drivers.
Well, then guess what?
Everyone's
We're all going to go to the heat.
Everyone's
Yes. Oh, I think we're going to have a much bigger turnout tonight than we think.
I agree. I was just.
This is a great combination here. Yeah, this is a good one. Appreciate Ricmotech being on board here again this year and bringing the Hotlap Humpday Challenge to iRacing. Pretty exciting to be back again here in January for our first edition of this year. No Hotlap Humpday Championship this year, though. We will not be doing the typical points each week and bonuses and different breakouts that we were offering drivers to gain points on other competitors in that championship. So we have removed that from this year. But one thing that we are doing is we're going to take the winner from each one of the months and put you guys in a hat, stir that hat up, and pull out a prize for you there at the end of the year. So I haven't gotten a confirmation on what that prize will be yet, but I'm sure it'll be something fun and exciting for the winner of the Hot Lap Championship for this year. So all you have to do is win one of the 12, and that'll put you into the drawing for that annual prize here that Ricmotech will be giving away. And of course, we'll still be giving away some prizes each and every month throughout the year here, as we've done in the past. Bring your open wheel skills out to Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca. We have Robby Unser out on track. Shaun Cole joining us this evening on track as always. I'm sure we'll have a bunch of our regulars coming out here Hump Day, January of 2021.
Duval asked the password.
Password tonight is Speed Racer, guys. Speed Racer. Yeah, we're going to go back in time a little bit there. So, Speed Racer, all lowercase, one word. That'll get you in this evening.
Ken Estep, who's in the room with us in our racing series, he usually has something that resembles the Mach 5.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
With Ricmotech, I might add. It's a total Speed Racer Ricmotech paint job.
Oh, very nice.
Ah! I cannot, well, if I put two wheels off, it's not for sure. I'm, through the kinky turn 5 or 6. I'm so bad at I am so bad at corner numbers.
Grading paint's turned on here.
Especially Laguna, because I think that right there is actually turn 1. And I think they call this turn 2, but I would argue it's 2 corners.
Yep. That is turn 2. You are correct.
And then they call this 3. If you agree on 2, then 3 is pretty straightforward.
Right. Yeah, you almost need a road map for the road map.
Now, I get to the same place because I don't count turn 1 as turn 1. I count turn 2 as 2 corners. So,
right, 1 and 2,
but
sure.
by the time we get to 3, we're right. So then here we are at 5. So yeah, the kinky thing is 6. All right, Tony Watson, get on in here.
Yeah, come on out and join us, guys. We've got an empty track right now other than about three or four cars out there. Speed Racer is the password for January. Speed Racer, S-P-E-D-R-A-C-E-R, all lowercase, all one word. That'll get you out on track tonight with us. We're out here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca, watching Shaun Cole coming down through turn 10 there and out of 10 into 11. That very hard, difficult, heavy brake zone there. Coming through 11. Nice roll through there, Shaun. Great launch. I love the sound of these cars. Turn 2. And
hey guys, how you doing?
Hey Frank, there we go. We got Frank with us here from Ricmotech, the man himself. How are you, Frank? Great to have you.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I can't help but notice that. Hey, Shaun, did you ship your facial hair to Robby?
I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Yeah, things have been.
Yeah, God, I did that.
Yeah, I didn't hardly recognize you tonight, huh?
Yeah, it was back to clean cut. I can't remember. Oh, wait, what was it? It just looked scraggly. I looked like a guy with no job. It wasn't working for me.
You mean you kind of looked like me in the photo? You know what's funny? I need to send you a picture of me all clean cut because I look far from that right now.
It's all about
quite
image.
the opposite. It's all about image. Right, see, that picture is going to live on, isn't it, man? Everybody has got it now, so, yeah, there will be nothing other than that. Oh, goodness.
No, and it's nothing against beards when I said that about the jobless. It's just that the way mine grew, it was the scraggly way mine grew that I just was not happy with.
Robby, I feel some backpedaling going on, don't you?
A little bit.
I love it.
Are you on the shared setup? Which one are you on right now?
I'm on the, here, I'm going to share
from
you.
Elvis?
Yeah, I'll share you that one. I went to 2:30 seconds of positive toe in the rear. Andrus, it should be there, hosted by Frank. Hey Lawrence, how you doing? Anybody looking to join us? The password is Speed Racer. I'm gonna share my setup. Share my setup.
Share my shit up.
Share my setup with Robby's.
It really should.
Share with Robby. I'm gonna share it with Ken too. He's my teammate. He's part of my pit crew.
Pit crew.
I'm gonna share it with Climber too.
Got those beautiful Cooper tires out there.
Okay,
on the
okay.
old
I'm gonna share it with
IndyPro 2000 tonight. Looking good, looking good. Sharp vehicles, sounding great, looking great. Beautiful skies, a little bit of sun peeking through here. Great weather tonight and great conditions for massive qualifying with a couple of great 15-minute races to follow. So,
Joe
hope
says,
all of you
"Oh my
stay
God.
with us tonight." Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God, Kevin's back! Thank God.
Yes, I'm back, man. Great to see you, Joe.
Thank God, because his voice kind of offsets Shaun, so it's actually tolerable.
Oh, gee.
Thank you, Lawrence. Should be fun. We got a couple hours. I'm still just getting my feet wet. Oh, and I got number 1, but I don't have to declare it because it doesn't matter anymore, right? Right, Kevin?
That's true. That is true. Now, that does not mean that I'm not going to try to distract you tonight on your best lap times.
you know, for me, you being back, Jeff was like my lucky charm. I did better each week Jeff was here.
He apparently did not get my email.
No, he just didn't. He didn't put me under quite the same pressure cooker.
Oh, I see. Oh, I have a strategy for tonight now. Oh, Shaun still up at the top of the board, buddy, with a 119.286. Nice. Robby holding down second there with his 119.749. With laps being laid down here already tonight. David Climber, great to see David out there in that number 242, coming in with a 121.684. So, Shaun, you and Robby pulling 2-second gap right now on the rest of the field.
Yeah. Two people. So, you guys are under-hosted, and have you searched by name? It's hosted by Frank Rico.
Yep, Frank Rico.
So I would either search by hosted name, or I would search by the track. We're at Weatehrtech.
Yeah, and it should have, either by Weatehrtech or the session itself. I believe the name of it is Hotlap Humpday.
Andrus can't find it, and someone else couldn't either.
Huh. Well, when you do find
Duval.
The password is Speed Racer. Speed Racer, SPEEDRACR. All one word, all lowercase. That'll get you out on the track with us here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca in the IndyPro 2000 PM-18. Kenneth Estep is out on track with us. Nick Boyd has joined us. John Hill, getting a lot of the regulars coming in tonight. Great to see everybody, and it is great to be back with all of you. Robby, you getting your arms around this thing just yet?
Oldest can't see it either?
Nope.
What the hell is going on? All right, hold on.
Huh.
Let's just go look again.
You know what? I'm trying to find it, and
I found it under your name.
Yeah, no, I found it earlier as well. I'm just going back now, and
I'm not seeing it.
You know, I've been noticing that, like, sessions after they start are disappearing from the list.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your extreme one did it the other day. Like, I went, I looked, and it was like, okay, and I screwed around a little bit, and after you guys were in like 10 minutes, I could not go in anymore.
Yeah, the room is not there. I am not seeing it for sure.
Okay.
We're gonna have to switch this to a league environment.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, this is, we may have to.
Yeah.
Well,
could it be because we're doing it as a 3.5-hour qualifier, and
But we've done that before, haven't we?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
iRacing has changed the way that.
Let me see if I can find it here. I'm looking myself to see if I.
Tuckin' Fitties, how you doing? We're having some. We're not having tech. We're having some educational. Dave found it. How did you find it, Dave? Because we are.
Yeah. What I would maybe suggest is to try to type in the search for it. Type in Hotlap or some phrase that's within it. That should bring it up.
Are you on the new UI? I don't have a search.
I'm on the new UI myself. Looking up, there it is. It's at the very bottom because the new UI puts them in. Well, I thought it did. I thought it does not put them in an alphabetical order.
I'm gonna go to the new UI and take
but
a look for everybody watching the stream.
yeah, now the old browser may not show it. I could see if that maybe dropped it over there, but the new UI should see it. I'm seeing it there. Again, that password is Speed Racer for all of you out there looking for the session. Would hate for you to click on it and then.
If you find it, the password is
right. Yes, that'll be your next clue. It's like a treasure hunt to get into the session tonight.
Yeah.
So it is a old UI, new UI thing. Oh, that sucks ass. Thanks.
Oh, now.
Yep.
What do you mean? You can find it on the old one, you can't find it on the new one?
The other way around, but yeah. So if I go to the new UI and I type in Weatehrtech, well, if I type it in correctly, there are 3 servers right now running Weatehrtech. Frank Rico is an open one. Yep, you got to go to the new UI. All right, well that
settles that, doesn't it? That's some educational
Yeah.
iRacing sim knowledge for us.
We all learned something today.
Yep, indeed.
We're all for the better. Okay.
I'm getting a great view of Kenneth Estep's pit crew there, dressed for the occasion in their suit and tie. It looks like Blues Brothers outfits there.
Oh, they're the Blues Brothers. I was seeing another one that looked like stormtroopers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
oh,
got
that's
the
great.
Oh, there's Robby's.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Right. Yeah, they do. I see the stormtrooper outfit. Yeah.
There. I'm gonna do this. Here, I'll be right back. I'll leave you with Robby and Robby. You can see Robby. Hey, Boothy, how you doing? Are you gonna come in and make a cameo? Old UI, new UI. So if you want to join us, just to be clear, I'm gonna make it really clear for everybody watching because it's as it turns out, iRacing has made some changes, and once rooms are launched, I don't know how it's differentiating. Maybe it's once it goes to qualify, rooms no longer show up. So, the way to join us for Hotlap Humpday, unfortunately, I hate to make people do this, it's not me. You're going to have to use the new UI, and the easiest way is go to the new UI, go to the hosted section, and search for Weatehrtech Speedway Raceway, Weatehrtech. Search for Frank Rico, and you'll find the room, and the password is Speed Racer.
You know, the new UI is come a long way. It is very different from what we're used to, obviously. Certainly for many of us that have been years on the service. It is very different. But I'll tell you, once you start to kind of get a visual lay of the landscape, it's really easy to get around. I've gotten now to where it's just pretty much click here, click there. Okay, now I'm flying through it as quick as I was the old one now.
Yep, same here. It's just, there's no advantage. So the problem for me is it's like I have to relearn everything to have no advantages. And it's like, well, then why bother? Like, I don't mind learning new tricks if I get new things, but...
Right.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Yeah, if it doesn't help, then why? And then now we're in a weird spot where it's like half the things you have to go to the old one. You can't buy a new car on the new one.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm going to be right back in Flash and go to the bathroom real quick. John, I'm sure people have thoughts on that. I'm not going to touch that topic with a 10-foot pole. yeah, I don't think it'd be my place to make a comment. But I'm sure others do. It's certainly news in the news.
I can only imagine.
Oh, no, it's personal stuff. It's old show, new show. Old show, new show. Okay, we're on this. Andrews Liston's made it in. Okay, good. All right, who's out on track? Nick Boyd's out on track. Kenneth Eastep in his American flag.
Ooh, Robby's gone to the top of the board with that 118.409.
Look at Robby go.
Yep. Getting it done.
Yeah.
Very nice. John, I'm trying to figure out how to get my mic to go back mute here when I'm talking in sound.
Oh, that was something else. I was going to make a volume adjustment to the car. I don't know.
Don't you have to hit that adjustment in iRacing where you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I can add
One's push to talk and one's not. Isn't that it?
Yeah, I've got a
Frank
toggle.
knows.
You're free to say anything you want. It's one of those. I have to recluse myself from the topic because I'm involved, so I am heavily biased.
Oh, right. Keyword heavily.
Heavily biased. I'm not even gonna act like I'm not.
Right. That's how heavy it is.
It's so heavy that I will tell you up front I am, and therefore I better not speak.
Yep.
Boomers can't learn new UI. Mueller,
Right.
There is truth to that. Yeah. I just noticed my balance. My window is just a touch lower than Robby's. So forgive me, you guys. This is a 4-hour event, which means I have learned one thing. I have to pace myself from the very get-go, or I start getting really sore and tired. So.
Oh, it'll wear you out. There's no question.
Yeah, you're good at that. My mentality is you get in and you go, because that's just what life gave me. No time to whine and talk about water and crap. So.
Well, I noticed that when I race.
But you do a lot better if you don't.
Yeah, well, I tend to really tense up a lot. And as time goes on, it gets worse and worse and worse. So it's like my feet will stop working right.
No, it helps to
Yeah,
keep
well.
your head clear, especially here where you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Real life, sometimes you don't have that opportunity.
Right, absolutely.
Pretty much just have to suck it up and get it on and go do it, whereas...
Sure, like in karting days, I don't think I left a minute on the table because between like fixes, tuning, breakage...
Yeah, no,
every
you never
second
do.
is precious, yeah. But now, 3.5 hours, I got enough time. I can teach my mom to be quick here in 3.5 hours.
I don't...
My mom taught me to drive on a stick, so she knows what she's doing. I never drove an automatic.
There you go.
Thanks to Mom. Thanks, Mom, if you're watching. I learned to shift.
There you go.
I learned to shift with my left hand when I was like 8. So I'd always shift the car for her when she was driving.
Don, I'm going to do a little introduction in the sim here,
you do
so
that. I'm gonna
hopefully
walk
the
away.
mic. I hope that mic doesn't bleed over when
I'm gonna
I
put it on Robby
key in.
on Robby. And
Okay,
then,
all right, let's do that.
And then you talk away, and I'm gonna go check on my canine unit.
All right, sounds good.
There we go.
Well, good evening. It is great to be back for January 2021 for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge as we get this new year underway and doing it at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca this evening in the IndyPro 2000 PM-18. Great car, great combination, and great to see all of you back here this year. Hope all of you had a nice 2020. I know it was a bit of a crazy one for all of us, and hopefully this year will bring prosperity for everyone and good health. Well, let's get down to business here tonight. We have a lot of changes coming into this year. We have taken away the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Championship for 2021. We're changing it up this year, whereas we're going to take the winners from each of the 12 events, January all the way through December of this year. those drivers will be put in a drawing for a grand prize at the end of 2021, gifted by Ricmotech Racing Simulators. So make sure you come out the third Wednesday of each month to give yourself the best opportunity possible to get a win out here in one of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge events that we do each month, that third Wednesday of the month, as I mentioned. So be sure to make it out here every month. You never know what car or track combination we're going to set out for you. So it's always a nice surprise to jump into the hosted sessions to see what actually has been tossed up and thrown into the bucket for that given month. And this month, well, we're doing a little ode to the Road to Indy series, the actual Road to Indy E-Series that's returning to iRacing on February 3rd. That will be broadcasted on Apex Racing TV on YouTube, as all of the real Road to Indy drivers will be battling it out here for another 5-round season here on iRacing, as they did the 2 seasons in 2020 of last year. So looking forward to having them back out on track, and great to have all of you back out on track tonight. And again, tonight, a little bit different. There won't be any bonus points for championships tonight. All you're doing is trying to get yourself into the top 16 on the board. You betcha. This month, we are taking 16 drivers to the first heat tonight. There will be a 15-lap heat race. We will then have a 5-lap warm-up in between. And then 12 drivers out of the first 16 heat race will advance to the final round. Now, there is another little gimmick on the final round. We won't go into that right now. I'll save that for later. But again, we're taking the top 16 drivers tonight on the qualifying board into the first heat race tonight. And then 12 out of that first 16 will then advance to the final round. Great to have everybody back. We'll look forward to seeing you all here throughout the evening. The weather is beautiful. A little bit of sun peeking through these mostly cloudy skies here, but the track temp is down. Great time for racing these beautiful open wheel cars here at Laguna Seca.
So, Kevin, I want to clarify a little bit what we're doing this year in lieu of the championship points. So, as usual, the fastest driver of the night, the winner of the final race, will get some Ricmotech swag. But then what we're going to do is in December, we're going to have an invitational race. And we're going to take the winners of the previous months of the year. The winners of the previous months in the year, and they will be the ones invited. If somebody does win it twice, then the second time that they win it, that invitation will go to the second place driver, and so on. So we will have 11 drivers from the January through November races, and then to round out the 12, we are going to handpick somebody that just had bad luck and couldn't quite make it. We'll call it the Shaun Cole. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we'll call it the Shaun Cole Gift Award, right?
The Robby Unser Award. Crap.
Yeah, we're gonna gift you an entry.
Down to it.
we know you're just not quite good enough, so we're gonna gift you an entry, right?
Yeah. Hey, I have successfully been like 1 or 2 positions out of making it in every event so far.
Oh gosh,
I qualified for that.
I think Robby qualified.
I am the contender.
Yep. You've put up a good fight. I don't have a rebuttal for you yet.
No, I mean,
although in all fairness, we're probably going to give it to one of the viewers, not one of the business here on the broadcast. But.
Well, you know, I never drive, so I'm kind of a viewer.
There you go.
And then the prize for that will be a substantial prize. We haven't determined exactly what it is yet, but it will be a substantial prize.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, very nice. So just to clarify, we're going to take the top 11, or the winners from each of the 11 events from January through November. And then on the 12th event, we're going to choose someone that will be entered into that final event as the 12th driver. And that 12th race in December will be an invitational that will contain just those 12 drivers.
Right. That's the idea.
And the winner of that will win the grand prize.
Win the grand prize. Yeah.
Ooh, you have put it into the big brew pot, stirred it quite a bit, and have come up with quite a dandy there. I like it.
Yeah, that just sounds like a nice idea.
So tonight's going to be interesting. I'm sure some of you heard us talking about it momentarily to the drivers regarding the heat events tonight. This will be our first attempt at doing this here for the Hotlap Hump Day Challenge, whereas we will have a race 1 and a race 2 tonight. Race 1 will contain the top 16 qualifiers from our 3.5-hour qualify session. That will end at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We will then switch over to qualifying for the first heat race. There will be, well, I shouldn't say heat race. We'll call it race 1, if you will. We'll have qualifying for those 16 drivers. They'll go out and get an opportunity once again to actually qualify for their starting position. And then a little surprise for the second race, because that will take the top 12 drivers from race 1 into race 2. So we'll have 12 cars out on track for the final race, the final challenge for January, to see who comes away with all of that Ricmotech swag. Robby, do you have lots of swag? Ricmotech swag?
Shaun missed all of that.
Oh, hey, Shaun.
What?
Did you just happen to return right after I explained the entire process for tonight?
I heard something about heat races.
Oh, yes. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna have 2 races tonight, Shaun. We're gonna have a race 1 and a race 2. Race 1 is going to be made up of the top 16 qualifiers on the board throughout the evening here, the 3.5 hours of qualifying up until 9:30 p.m. Eastern. At that time, we will then switch over to our race 1. That will take the top 16 drivers from the qualifying board here into that event. That will be a 15-minute time to race here. So it'll be a fast one. A lot of quick moves will be wanting to be made early on in that one. So a flash of 15 minutes. You want to be in the top 12, Shaun, because that's the only way you're going to make it to race 2 tonight, buddy.
Transfer spots. I love it.
Yes. Yep. Mixing it up for January.
And there's more.
Yes.
But wait.
But wait, there is more. That's right. Yes, keep driving. We'll build more tracks, right? So anyway,
if you're not totally satisfied, keep the Snuggie blanket as a free gift.
That's exactly right. But make sure the Ricmotech logo is always facing outward. Okay, so anyway. Yes, you bet. So we're going to, instead of the championship this year, we're going to take the winner from each of our events, January through November, which will make up 11 drivers. We will then take what are we going to call this driver, Frank? We'll have to think of a good name for this driver.
We'll give him a participation.
A participation award. There you go. I like it. So
That sounds very California.
Hey, doesn't it? And it comes with lettuce, tomato on a soy patty. So what we're going to do is take those 11 drivers, combine them with the one participation award driver. That will make up 12 drivers that will compete in a special invitational in our 12th round in December.
Okay. Oh, I like it.
For a substantial prize.
For a substantial prize.
Sweet.
And once a driver has won a 1 month's event and he's been invited, if he wins again, that invitation will go to the second place driver. And if the second place driver has been invited, it will go to the third place driver. So we will have 11 unique drivers.
Yeah, right. So we'll have a full field.
Yep.
So
Okay.
it won't be Elvis racing against himself.
And the winner gets all expenses.
Well, he'll be so disappointed. That's right. Yeah. Where do we go after we win this, Frank?
Frank's got some pictures in the office of Disney, and we're willing to go down there and hang out in that room, have a few drinks, and let your imagination go.
Yep.
You can visit Epcot, anything you want.
That's right. I love it. That's great.
Awesome.
I can't get this thing to turn.
I'm fighting on the
into
medium
that
and
barrier.
high-speed corners.
Boy.
It doesn't get any nose grip.
That's what I'm fighting.
Low speed, it's fine. It's just medium.
Yeah. And
that is where my fear is. I'm like, well, if I make it turny, how am I going to finish in turn 11?
Let's remind our viewers out there, Shaun, if they're trying to find the session in the old browser,
yes.
It is not located there. iRacing seems to be dropping some of the sessions once they launch in the old browser. So in order to locate our session tonight, you will have to use the new UI, the beta UI. Head over to that. Make sure that you click on leaks. I'm so used to saying that. Click on the hosted racing and look down at the very bottom. At least that's where it keeps showing up for me. Is at the bottom of the list there. You'll find the Weatehrtech Raceway, the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday, hosted by Frank Rico. Look there for that session. You'll see it there. And the password, of course, is really fun this month. Speed Racer for those older folks like Robby and myself. And, well, Shaun, you're not far behind, buddy. You're right there,
I'm
man.
as old as you guys. What do you mean?
I know, that's true. That's true. Yep. So let me clarify the three old musketeers here, Robby, Shaun, and myself.
I'm as old as you guys. I just don't have a wife or a job.
House, right.
You know.
But you did get rid of the beard.
I did get rid of the beard. I'm looking for a job. No.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Most importantly, takeaway from what Kevin just said, though, is that the room is only found via the new user interface. And I actually did a search. The new user face, that's one thing it does let you do. The old one won't let you search. So if there's like 100 hosted, you can actually search by the track name of the host. So I just did a search for Weatehrtech, and I found the room. And, password is Speed Racer.
Yeah, come on out and join us. We're having a great time here tonight. We have Robby Unser with us, Shaun Cole's here, and we have a slew of excellent talent out on track. Kenneth Estep is out there with us. Andrew Slizzens, he's joined us tonight. He's won a couple of these. Oh, we watched Robby spinning around coming out of the corkscrew there. That corner is.
Cold tires.
Yep, that'll do it to you.
Speaking of. Marquise, I doubt that. I need to get my little strap, my dangly cord is slapping my knee. Andrews?
Negative, Andrews.
Yeah,
Hang on, let me get you taken care of there.
We can clear that up. And Marquise, no, I don't see what advantage they would have to anything.
There you go, Andrews.
I got my cord. Okay. Probably could have took my headphones off for that. Well, Andrew, here's something. I'm going to tell you one thing. I understand. I applaud your dedication on the endurance, especially with it being inside of a week. Generally speaking, I sometimes think that getting in different cars and different tracks actually helps you. Because sometimes if you just turn too many laps in the same car and track combo, you start to run your line and you start just like not even looking for improvement. And for endurance, it's all about consistency, sure. But yeah, I mean, if it wasn't so close and you weren't so new, I would say, no, you need to do this. You know why? Because this car will step out on you in different moments and it'll teach you skills driving-wise that will even transfer over to the GT3 car, funny enough. So, but, we're only a few days out and you've been pretty gung-ho on testing it, so I'm not going to discourage you at all. If I had known we were going to be in a open-wheel car, I might have switched the rig behind me and been running in my VR motion sim.
Great times getting laid down on the board out here tonight. Where's my mic? Check. Got a copy?
Check.
Yeah, I'm not showing up in the sim, though. What happened there? Let's go see what's going on. Ah, yes. Let's There we go. Now we got it. All right, great times going down on the board here this evening at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca. Robby Unser out there holding down P1 with a 118.409 on the board. Shaun Cole from the Simpit out here with us tonight. We do appreciate him and all of his time and putting on the show. We are live on YouTube this evening, and Shaun is holding down P2 in that number 39 tonight. With a 118.639, just 2/10 off of Mr. Unser. In third place so far this evening, we have Aldous Puteklis out here with a 118.741. Great to see him out here tonight in his number 9. The number 74, Nick Boyd, joining us this evening. He's holding down P4 with a 118.960. P5 right now, we find the number 36 of John G. Hill holding down P5 with a 119.499.
I am really making a mess of the corkscrew tonight.
Well, for our viewers out there, again, we've mentioned it a few times, but some of you may have just joined us. You can only find our session tonight for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge over in the new Beta UI on iRacing. So you cannot find it in the old browser. For some reason, it's just not showing up over there once we launched into qualifying tonight. So you will have to join us via the new Beta UI. You'll just go to the search bar, type in Weatehrtech there once you click on hosted sessions, and that'll bring the Weatehrtech sessions up there, and just look for Frank Rico or the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. That'll be the description in the session there. Come on out and join us on track. The password to get in is Speed Racer. SPEEDRACER. That's right, Speed Racer. All one word, all lowercase. We're driving the Indy 2000 Pro PM-18 tonight here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca. Great to have you guys out, and it's great to be back. We watched Robby getting loose there coming out of, well, what Shaun and I would call turn 9. It's actually turn 3.
Now you just confused me, man.
Right.
I think I got a little quicker than last one.
Oh, you did? 17. Oh, a new time out of Robby Unser there at the top of the board, holding down that P1 still with a 117.821 now on the board.
So this thing, you gotta get, you want me to share with what I'm on?
Sure, yeah.
I've adjusted. Yeah, go see what you can do with this thing. I put the rear bar on, which gave it rear grip through the fast corners, and now I finally got a little bit of turning, but I still think we can get more front grip in the high-speed stuff, but now I need coast. The diff is pretty open. I'm thinking about opening up, because you notice when you lift a little, the car doesn't turn.
Right.
With the high-speed stuff. You know what I mean? Run a couple laps on.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish one more lap on this one. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
And I had to put some more fuel. I put like 3.7 gallons in this. We can go up on the rear bar still.
Oops. Shared.
10 degrees in the back, 10 degrees in the front.
I'm assuming this is the second one you I see 2 from you.
Sure it's,
Robby, do you have trading paints on your system yet? Have you ever gotten that set up? Okay.
That's how I'm running this Chrome thing. I just did it again.
Gotcha.
It should say Shaun Cole RU2.
Oh, make sure I have the right one then. Man, where's Where's my remote for my air conditioning? It has gotten hot in this room. We have summer conditions here.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, so, okay, let's call it late spring. It's like, 80.
Ah, okay. Wow, 80. Good Gertie. I would love 80 right now.
Super duper windy, so it's all fire hazard and nightmares and power outages. Yeah, I should.
You're right.
Yeah, I should disclaim this. If everything goes black, don't be alarmed. I probably just lost my power. Hasn't happened yet, but so the new thing is they give you warnings on your cell phone. So my cell phone's just lit up with messages from everyone saying fire warning, wind warning, power outage warning.
Wow, that's happening right now near you?
Yeah.
Oh, good Gertie.
California, dude.
Yeah.
Notice how he's not even freaking out. It's just normal for them.
Shaun, have you considered moving back to Florida?
Yeah, right.
He's not even excited. He's like, oh, no, we do that.
Don, don't listen to Frank. He's been dangling that carrot in front of me. I sent him a picture of all the snow I had on the ground here a week or two ago, and he said, see, all you got to do is head this way.
Did he send you pictures of his snow, the white sand?
Oh yeah, oh yes, the beach, and yes, the sunny blue skies. Yes, what are those? Yes.
I thought those were made by the Colombians.
Right. What is this sun you speak of? Oh, goodness.
Put my IndyCar wheel on.
So, I guess tell me what you think of that. I'm going to make a picture.
I'm going to turn fuel on it right now. I'm out.
Do you have a setup out there, Shaun, for people to try?
I shared one at the beginning, but I think when you do a setup, it's only the people who are in the room, so if they came in after, they're...
Oh, that's probably true.
I like the gearing better on this.
Well, for those of you out there...
And I don't know if I've changed it. Like, there's no way to actually change your gears, but I agree. The gearing's better.
Yeah, it's weird then. Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's really no way to change the gearing.
Yeah, then it's moving through the air better, timing for the track then.
What a sharp-looking paint job on Aldis's car out there.
Better braking and turn-in.
Driving a Simpit car out there, at least that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
He's not one of those fans of yours, is he?
He's a buddy of mine.
Oh, that's what we're calling him these days. Oh, Andrew Slissen's making a move on the board up there to P1. A 117.432 now is the time to beat at the top of the board. Robby Unser still holding down that 117.821, but he's now dropped 4/10 off the board. Shaun Cole back there in that number 39, 118.136, just sitting outside the 117s. Tonight, we're taking the top 16 drivers into the first race challenge this evening. That will take place at 9:30 p.m. Eastern sharp. So as we wrap things up here in qualifying, goodness, we are about 2.5 hours out from our event getting started here with our Race 1 Challenge. That's plenty of time for you guys to get yourselves into the top 16. Of course, right now we only have about 10 drivers out there. More to come here, though, as the evening pushes on. So good for you guys getting out here early and getting the track dialed in, getting that car dialed in. Great times out there, guys. Aldis holding down P4 with that 118.177. He's just now outside of the 117 now. Tony Watson, great to see Tony out there with us tonight. He's holding down P6 with a 119.466. David Clymer, great to have you back with us this year, buddy. Of course, a pleasure having you out there on track with us. Brian Oster, great to have you out, buddy. Again, that password to get in is Speed Racer tonight. And if you want to find the room, well, you do have to dig a little bit. You're going to have to find us in the new iRacing Beta UI. We are not showing up in the old browser, so make sure that if you're trying to locate the session here this evening, that it is not found in the old browser. You are going to have to use the Beta UI. Come in that way, go to Hosted Sessions. There is a search bar there for you to put in Weatehrtech. Just enter Weatehrtech. That'll minimize your filter of your search there. You'll see the room is hosted by Frank Rico from Ricmotech, and it should be labeled in the description as Hotlap Humpday. So come on out, join us for the January edition of 2021 as we kick the year off here and kick off the Hotlap Humpday for this year. Doing something a little different this year. We're going to have a non-championship this year. We're going to actually take the top driver from each of the first 11 events and just bring everybody up to speed. We have this clarified from the man himself, Mr. Frank Rico. We're going to take the winners from January through November of this year. They will get automatically entered into an invitational race that will take place in December. The 12th driver that will be awarded a position in that final invitational will be a participation award driver that will be voted on, and we will pick that driver randomly. So the top 11 drivers, January through November, it's 11 chances for each of you to come on out and join us for these events. You never know what the car or track is going to be for each month. We surprise you with that as soon as the session goes up at 6 p.m. Eastern. You jump in and see if it's a car you're familiar with or not. So we always welcome you to come out and give it your best shot. We've always got prizes and things to give away, and of course each month we will be giving away to the winner some Ricmotech swag. That's right, man, we gotta love that Ricmotech swag. We'll be looking forward to seeing what all those goodies are that are going to be given away to that winner each month. This month and tonight we are doing a 16 race event. 16 drivers will make it into the first race challenge this evening. From there, 12 drivers will get transferred into the final race challenge to see who is going to walk away with the January final challenge championship.
Oldest 117 424.
Oldest coming in with a 117.424 now. Andrew Slisson is now down to a 117.442. Literally 8 thousandths of a second away from the top of the board. Shaun now moves himself into P3 with a 117.644. And Robby Unser finds himself getting pulled back a little bit now. Down there, 2 tenths back with his 117.821. Now 4 drivers in the 117s.
I can't mute you in game if you're in all teams. Is that what it is? Mute driver. Oh, that was the right button. Hey, Doug Hawley. Hey, Heiko. Guys. Wow, Heiko, you...
Track temp right now is 69 degrees. 69 degree track temp out there. Our winds are northwest at 11 miles an hour, 60% humidity. Mostly cloudy skies. We have that sun peeking for a little bit out here. So they want to look for some of those shaded opportunities out there, guys. Watch some of that cloud cover. You might be able to pick up a few tenths if you're needing to get into that top 5. That may do it for you. So keep an eye on that cloud cover. Yeah, Shaun, for some reason I can't seem to, I can't get my wheel to mute on TeamSpeak like I used to have it set, where when I pushed it to talk to the guys.
Right? How weird. Louis. So we are in a hosted section that is not showing up on the main regular web page version of iRacing. So to get in here, you do need to use the user interface. That is not our fault. That is just something new with iRacing. So you need to go to the new user interface, go to hosted, and look for a room hosted by Frank Rico. We're at Weatehrtech Raceway. and the password is Speed Racer. Another way that's real easy to find it actually is if you go to the new UI and you go to the hosted, you can actually search for Weatehrtech. I just did a search for Weatehrtech. I saw 3 rooms, only one of them was open to join. It was this one. So you have the password. Now, password being exactly as Doug had typed it, and that being Speed Racer. Go. You're welcome. Good luck getting in here. Plenty of room. Plenty of time. We're only an hour into... oh, so we've really changed things. It's 2 hours, 30 minutes of qualifying. And we are 1 hour into it. Is that my count right? So an hour and a half is...
let's see. Is it set for 2.5 or 3.5?
Oh, 2.5.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, it is set for 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, I did it wrong.
Yep.
So we have an hour and a half left.
We have an hour and a half left.
Okay.
Yes, we have an hour and a half left. Yeah,
that's much better. All right, I gotta go find my air conditioning. This is not the dog. All right, I'm gonna tend to some business. I'm gonna put my main camera on most exciting, and you can see what's going on. And I think I'm also going to leave the space bar so you have a slight chance, slight hope of actually seeing who's driving. That's oldest, currently P1. It's a fun car. It's definitely a fun car. More downforce than power.
Hey, Doug Holly, good to see you, buddy. Well, one of these days I may get out there on track. We'll see. I feel much safer up here in the booth. And I'm sure all of you do, too.
My knee acting up, too. That's not good. My poor knees. My bones. Alright, I'll be right back. My achy, breaky heart. Max, do you want food? Do you want these?
Well, again, if you want to come out and join us tonight here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca, we are driving the IndyPro 2000 PM-18 out here. A little open wheel action to celebrate the return of the Road to Indy Series coming back, I should say E-Series coming back to iRacing again this spring. We'll be getting things kicked off here on February 3rd, so be sure to put that on your calendar to watch the real Road to Indy drivers getting out here on track. That'll be coming up again February 3rd on Apex Racing TV on YouTube, so make sure to set your calendar to watch all of that live action. If you want to come out and join us tonight here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca, the password is Speed Racer, and you can only find us in the new beta UI on iRacing. The old browser is not showing the session. It somehow dropped it once we launched, but you can find us by searching in the hosted sessions over at the new beta UI. Just simply type Weatehrtech in the search bar there, and you'll see it come up. The session is hosted under Frank Rico, and you'll see the Hotlap Humpday Challenge listed there in the description. Come on out and join us. Got quite a few of us out here on track, but plenty of garages still open. Another hour and a half yet remaining in qualifying as we get prepared for a double race challenge here this evening. We're going to take the top 16 drivers. Those drivers will have an opportunity to race it out for 15 minutes here at Laguna Seca, and then we will take the top 12 from that race and advance them into the final feature race or the final challenge of the night to see who is the king of January here for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge here, kicking off 2021 tonight. Shaun, you're back in your seat, ready to get back out on track? Or
yeah, I got air conditioning and I got the dog fed, so
nice.
I can count my phases of this show by like the, oh, okay, I gotta go do the dog stage 1. And of course, it's stage 1, right?
Yep.
You would, well, we only do this once a month. If we did it all the time, I can routine my dog to do anything. I just once a month wasn't enough.
Right. That's funny.
So, Robbie, I feel like this still could use a little more front.
I just added some wing to mine.
Okay.
See. Guess you can't hit those red things.
You're like the metal guy from Terminator in this car.
I find that you can't get wide here. You got to turn down and really hold the bottom.
You live? Yeah, you're live. Ken Estep has a black flag.
Oh, stand by, Ken. I'll get you squared away. Stand by, Ken.
Oh, the bump.
Slow through there.
Part 5, your flag has been cleared.
Oh, you went around, huh?
Nope, I'm still here.
Oh, I chopped it. Damn it. Right across that grate. That thing hurts your car.
Yeah.
If you, in our Chotus, if you hit that grate, it would bottom the ass of the car out so hard. And the car is made of fiberglass, and it would just make this knock that made it sound like the boat that it was. No, that made it sound like it was just gonna break. It was
just fall apart.
Yeah, it was just like, that's so wrong. Try not to hit that in Sim. I know that it's like weird how in real life it's there, and in Sim it's not a spot you can get to often. At least I can. When Speed Racer spun, it was on purpose.
That's great.
That's how he would dispatch his enemy. Now, how come they haven't, all the superhero rage and the nostalgic era age, how come they haven't done... Oh, they did a Speed Racer movie, huh? It was terrible.
They did. It was not very good. Yeah.
John Goodman was in it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, alright, never mind. That's why they tried. It was a failure.
Yep.
God, I tell you, this car has so much rear freaking grip. It's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna back it into a row, move the rear wing, and see how it works.
Give it a real shot, yep.
Max, you made... Oh, that's right, we don't have the green screen. Max actually came in camera.
You know what's weird is you put sway bar to it and you get grip.
Right, whereas usually it should make you...
Well, not always. Sometimes you do in these cars get grip with the sway bar because it holds the platform in long corners. Okay, so for an oval,
Right.
possibly gain mid-speed corner grip with more bar. Okay, it doesn't help you transition the tight corners as fast.
Right.
You follow what I mean?
Yeah, but it plants you better when you're going to be there for a while.
Right, there you go. Exactly.
Ruins transition, but plants it on... Yeah, that makes sense.
But you got to get it to where you can plant the frickin' throttle the second half of the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Without
Or
it
you're-
becoming slidey.
Well,
My technical
without it
terms
pushing.
today, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm writing that down. Can you spell that?
Slidey. That's with an E, by the way, just to be clear.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it
Excellent,
is.
excellent. I got it. Now I'm out of ink.
Yeah, you don't chop the E because of the Y in this case.
Right,
And it's not
right.
IE either.
No. Boy, you're looking good out there, Shaun.
Yeah, I don't know, something's a little off though. I'm missing a mark here and there. I like the car though. See, I get through sections and I'm like, how is that slow? I mean, that was like as good as it
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else to do. That's all I got here. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss.
Yeah, see, absolutely. I went the hardest.
Hold on to it. Oh, Shaun. Oh, man. Nice wreckage.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Wow.
Car, please.
Yeah.
66, 4. I gotta tell you. 17.
I'm just gonna straight up put more wing.
I'm already at C2. I'm now going to C1. Here, I'm there. Try this. You might be able to do better with it. Okay, it's your Shaun Cole RU5.
Okay, got it.
I'll follow you out on this. So these are bars full stiff, so it's really stable in the fast stuff, but quite a lot of front wing.
R13, your flag is clear.
And I opened up the diff so that when you let off, it's freer. I think we still got to go more with that though.
Okay, copy. Oh, my air conditioning kicking in. It's making me happy.
Now, boys.
No
The
cone.
cone. I got a cone in my front.
I see that. Yeah. It's still there. Oh,
Did it come off?
it should have come
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, it did. It's not the first time I've had that happen in real life.
Right.
I'm slowing up here.
I'm good.
Oh, Andrus Lessons finds his way to the top of the board with a 117.058. Almost a 116. I got a feeling we're going to see those 16s here tonight. Aldis still holding down 117.424, but finds himself back in P2. Shaun Cole still holding down P3. Mr. Unser in P4. And David Clymer now climbing his way up to P5 with a 118.284. Andrew wants to know if you're going to use that big old round wheel for the 24 hours.
I am.
Well, for our viewers out there trying to locate this session, you're welcome to come out and join us, but you're not going to find us in the old browser. You're going to have to go to the new beta UI. For some reason, we're not showing up over there in the old browser, but we are still live and having a great time out here. So look for us in the new beta. Look for Frank Rico. Hotlap Humpday challenge as we watch Shaun Cole do a huge donut. Oh, breaks. Oh, wow. Boy, Shaun, you just had to ruin it all the way, didn't you?
I thought I had it.
Is it feeling better?
Hold on. You know what? What sucks is I didn't make it to turn 6 that lap. Why? That's when I would have known for sure. I couldn't tell, Robby. I kind of screwed up the corners that would have given me a clue. So my
All right,
run
let's
in
go
one
again.
was not good.
Track temp has gone up to 70 degrees, 1 degree up from what it was about 15 minutes ago. We still have those northwest winds at 11 miles an hour. Drivers, keep an eye out for those clouds.
Right now,
That'll certainly help your lap time there. Watching that track temp fluctuate a little bit right now, but as the afternoon wears on here, we should see that sun going down to the west a little bit and drop that temperature a little bit further down. Right now, we are about an hour and 10 minutes out. Let's see, I'm getting close here. About an hour and 8 minutes away from getting that first race session started here. For our viewers out there looking to get in, Speed Racer is our password. Again, you'll find us in the new beta UI. We're not showing up in the old browser. Head over to the new UI, click on hosted sessions. Type into the search either Ricmotech or Hotlap Humpday or Hotlap Challenge, or you can probably find us under any of that. Weatehrtech is a good one too. That should bring up just the Weatehrtech hosted rooms, and look for Frank Rico as the host. That'll get you in, and then you can maybe help Shaun figure out how to get through that corkscrew.
That was all me. That was all gas pedal.
And the password is Speed Racer. Speed Racer.
It feels good. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's you.
Oh,
that was someone else.
All right, let's try now. It's a hot lap.
Enter Slissen's holding down P1 at the top of the board, a 117.058.
Nice launch.
Out here in that IndyPro PM-18 here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca tonight. We're doing a little open wheel action for our first edition in January here of the Ricmotech Hotlap Challenge. Mixing it up a little bit tonight too. We're going to have a couple of races at the end of the event here this evening. We're going to take our top 16 drivers that are up on the qualifying board here. They will get entered into race 1. That will be a 15-minute race here around Laguna Seca. The top 12 from that race will advance to the final race for January.
Wide open at the second half of the
Robby
corner.
doing a little dirt track driving there. Robby Unser joining us again this evening. As always, great to have him in the booth and giving us some good pointers on how to get this car set up, talking about sway bar and how it affects the car here at a track like this. We're just in corners for so long, so much, very little straightaway here. Want to be able to get that power down as quick as you can out of these apexes. Really critical at a track like this when you're not going in a straight line for any length of time. Even the front straightaway has a bend in it for after you're only 3 or 4 seconds down the front straight, you're turning again and then turning again right after that. So as we watch Shaun and Robby come down into turn 13, turn 2. Oh, see, I always do that, Shaun. I get to talking and...
So what are you thinking?
No, it's, you know what it is? I have a way of driving that turn 2 in a GT car that has my timing so I'm like the car I haven't gotten the arc right. So I hit that curb and I'm done, but that's not the car, that was all me. And once again, I never got a hot moment on a turn. I need to feel it 4 and 6.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. Okay, Matt. Okay, bud. Yeah. I'm getting the glare.
Uh-oh.
It's 4:30. We're an hour late. We're an hour late. No.
Uh-oh. Back and forth.
No, I do trip on that though. Like this dog will not move for that front door for another 20 minutes. But in 20 minutes, he'll be at that front door waiting on my brother. Like.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
This dog's clock is perfect. Seriously perfect.
How many? Is it a timed race or a lapped race?
It's going to be a timed race. Both of them will be timed races. There'll be two 15-minute events. There'll be a 5-minute warm-up between them.
Oh, I got scared. It said 100 laps.
How many laps you think we'll do?
15 minutes at a minute 20.
Well,
so every 3 laps is 4 minutes. So 16 laps.
Yeah, I'm thinking. No.
No.
I'm thinking.
Going to be like 12.
I'm thinking somewhere around 12 and a half.
Right.
Yeah, 12 laps wrong. Probably. That's okay.
I gave you my formula and then didn't do it right.
That's okay.
I gotta take off my shoes too.
Speaking of, do you race in shoes or you race barefoot, Robby?
I'm in shoes.
Oh yeah, I'm in shoes too.
But I got freaking hydraulic pedals.
Yeah, you know, the whole...
It's like my real car.
So like 10, 15 years ago, if you went to a trade show and there was Sims, we would joke because you could tell the real sim racers because their shoes would be sitting outside the sim. But this was in the day of just weak spring pedals, you know?
Well, and if you want to,
right.
if you're driving with a Thrustmaster, I would say that that's
the way to go.
True.
Right.
But then when we started getting load cell and hydraulic, then it
nice.
became, oh, you're spinning on one or two as well.
But I finally think I got the damn thing to turn.
You know,
Now
iRacing put all that work into the chrome thing. And to me, the only usage it actually works for is an all chrome car. Anything else it just it's a color ruining device. You want your orange to look brown?
Color ruining.
You want you want every color to look brown? Use the chrome paint thing. So, all right.
That's funny.
I'm gonna take out the dog, stretch my back, and I'm really tight today. I should go take some ibuprofen. Oh.
Yeah, loosen you up a bit. Hey, what about coffee, Shaun? What about coffee?
Oh, I got that going.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have known better, but I just hadn't heard you mention it yet. So
I'll forget about the dog. He has to come sit here and stare at me to remind me sometime, but I don't forget about coffee.
I get you, man.
But I have been cutting back.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
How long have we been running so far tonight?
An hour and 28 minutes.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
I got out of my sim.
This is my third get up. Oh, well, I'm like
I've
now. I'm just.
How many laps have you done?
Not very many.
Shaun has done 29. Aldous has done 28. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are incidents. Sorry, I pointed out that you had more incidents than anybody, Shaun. Sorry. I'm kidding.
I've crashed a lot of cars.
Let's see. Your laps. You have done 14. No, that can't, right? Done more than 14 laps.
I will tell you how many laps I've done.
I've done 33.
I've done 21.
Done 21, Shaun.
I'm going to pop some ivy, take the dog for a walk. By then, my back should loosen up.
All right.
And then I'm going to
Sounds good.
And then I'm going to come back and set a world record.
A world record is on its way.
Yeah, we better find out what the iRacing world track record is in this car because I'm all over it. Be right back.
I'm gonna look it up.
Be right back.
All right, buddy. He thinks I'm joking.
No, it's probably Philippe.
Yeah, I bet it is Philippe.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, it's your turn. I know, you're so excited.
Let's take a look at what the world record is.
Okay, just a little. I gotta put that down.
So it sounds like you're really getting this thing dialed in, Robby. It's obviously
close. I mean,
it's a far more familiar vehicle to you, obviously.
Yeah, if I had, but I'm at a 17.8, my best, right?
Yep.
What my best is, and my Optum is showing a 17.4. Which for me, that's the closest I've been.
Yeah, right.
Long time.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
But either way, I don't have enough to get to the lead yet.
Ah, okay.
Follow me?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
no
yeah.
matter what,
Yeah, you
I
bet.
can't. So far, I have nothing for the front.
Huh.
Even if I get my best, so
Well, this is interesting because
I have to find some time.
yeah, there is no way. There is just no way these times are correct. I'm showing here. Back to it. $114. How can that be? A 114. Goodness, what were the conditions that the driver was able to capture that lap time? That is crazy. That would be the IndyPro 2000 here at Laguna. Full course. Well, I tell you, I'd like to know what the weather was. I mean, it couldn't have been much cooler than, unless it was just completely overcast. They were able to pick up a little more time. Looking to see where Philippe is. Yeah, 114.7. Yeah. That's crazy to me. Hard to even believe.
Yeah. Damn track.
That take me out. Okay, so Tammy has passed on the information. So maybe we'll get some RTI drivers out here. We shall see, we shall see.
Maybe.
Interesting that I don't see Phil on those first few pages.
Depends on the track. I've noticed a lot of tracks he's good, and then some he hasn't even.
Some he isn't.
He doesn't even have a.
I didn't see him in the top 200, so it doesn't even look.
Yeah,
like
I don't think he's put a.
Um,
guarantee
yeah.
he hasn't put a time up there. You know what I mean? You know, I have so much front aero in this thing. I mean, I am so freaking far to the front with this car. The baseline is just horrendous.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, their baseline is so, which his email, that's what Greg's email said.
Oh, really?
You know, which,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. I want to remind our viewers out there, reason we went with this car and track combination tonight, we're celebrating the Road to Indy Series, returning Road to Indy E-Series, excuse me. Yes, the E-Series returning to iRacing on February 3rd. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Those drivers we watch on the telly out there duking it out in real life. Those guys will be battling in their E-Series here, a 5-round series coming to iRacing February 3rd on Apex Racing TV. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can catch all the action, so don't miss it. We're looking forward to another fantastic season. Boy, last year we had 2 rounds in the spring when the pandemic first kicked off with everyone and racing shut down in the real world. And Road to Indy came to iRacing, put together just an incredible E-Series. Cooper Tire and TireRack.com getting behind Road to Indy to bring the E-Series again this year. So looking forward to getting that kicked off here in a couple of weeks.
I noticed that I don't get a good lap till about the 3rd lap either.
Yeah, once you get it takes a little while to get the tires heated up.
And the balance changes.
I bet it does. I bet the car behaves quite a bit differently, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you can't just stick
you
it in and it won't just hold.
Right.
A little better.
Man, you just have so much sand and debris here at Laguna. Dynamic track surface picking up all that stuff, affecting how those tires are heating up, and got a nice line running through there. I love Rainy Curve there, turn 9. It's such a great corner. Watching Robby Unser here, heading down into what is turn 2. Much to Shaun's chagrin. Coming up into turn 3 here. Nice setup for the apex. Oof, oof. Boy, putting her right to the outside there. Through 4. Oh, a little hot through 4. Gonna take it a little bit wide. Oh, nice job holding on to it there. Yeah. Are you in lap 3 yet? Or this is lap 2 on the tires?
I think I'm 3.
You're on 3 now? Okay. Down through the kink and up the hill there into the infamous corkscrew. Turn 8. Out of 8, now heading into turn 9 through Rainy Curve. Want to get a nice setup right down to the bottom there. Get that nose to bite off exit. Now looking for that apex down through 10. A little bit hot for that apex again. It just won't bite. Nose pushing again on you.
Yeah. All right. Good run off of that.
Yeah, out of 11. Good launch.
All right.
Here we go.
Green.
Oh, we have a new time on the board. Oh, this Techless getting a great run up there into the 116s. A 116.832. Our first driver on the board in the 16s here today at Laguna. What a run out of all this. Great job there, buddy. Anderson's now holding down P2 with his 117.058. Again, for our viewers out there, if any of you want to come out and join us for this open wheel action for round 1 of the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge for 2021 here, kicking off January with some Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca action. Come on out and join us. The password is Speed Racer. You can only find us in the new beta UI. We are not in the old browser. For some reason, it dumped us out of there after the room launched, but you can find us in the new beta UI. And again, Speed Racer is that password, all lowercase, all one word. That'll get you out on track with us here tonight. We have about 45 minutes remaining, so plenty of time for you to come out and get some seat time and get yourself qualifying time. We're going to take the top 16 into race 1. We have 12 out on track now, so there's plenty of room to still make it into the not only race 1, but you may be able to advance to race 2 with just 12 of us out here this evening. Come on out and join us. I want to send a big thanks to Shaun Cole, too, for bringing the Simpit out again this year, covering all of our events. We do appreciate his support of the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Robby Unser joining us each month. Oh, sorry, Shaun. Wow, you're back. Go ahead, buddy.
I was going to thank you for hosting, Frank for hosting, and you for commentating, and Robby for hanging out with me. I feel very lucky. You give me a thank you for hosting. I'm lucky to have you guys.
Well, man, we appreciate it, buddy. It couldn't happen without you, man. And I know it's a lot of work, a lot of time to put this together. And then you come out here and sweat your butt off through the whole event. But oh darn, you're getting to drive a race car. That's horrible, isn't it?
It's the worst day ever.
Oh, Robby takes a nice little spin out of turn 11 there.
I tried to change the camber a bunch to see if that is what's up.
Didn't like it, did it?
Well, it just, he's got 4.7 degrees in the front end. Which, right? And it doesn't turn from the middle out. It turns in great, but once you're in the corner, it pushes.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wonder if it's...
to come back on it a little bit.
Yeah. The air just push. You're just waiting for the throttle forever.
Oh. And that's the last thing your team manager wants to hear, right?
Yeah, no, right now
Oh!
mouthful of make this son of a bitch turn. Pushing son of a bitch. Big.
Man, I can see the camber on the car. It's crazy.
Well, and it seems like you need it, which is, I don't know if it's an iRacing thing or what, you know what I mean? Cause
Yeah, sure.
real life, this is stupid.
iRacing's
Right, to go
always
that
liked
far.
excessive camber, I would say.
Yeah, it seems, yep.
Well, you don't pay a penalty for it under braking, and you don't pay for it under wear so bad, so it's like you can get away with it. You know, I'm not sure they wouldn't do it in real life as much as it just would it would have catastrophic.
Yeah, facts, sure.
No, you can't, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's not happening.
Oh, man. I thought you were going to be able to stick that.
Yeah, the front just won't stick in the middle of the corner.
Even when you get heat in the tires, it's still wanting to push on you?
Oh, this is lap 3.
Okay. That track temp's doing? Ooh, it's down to 68 degrees. Track temperature down to 68 degrees out there, drivers. This will be the opportunity to get out there and try to clip off some of those drivers up there at the top of the board. Aldous just holding on to that incredible 116.832, still holding down P1 up there at the top. Andrus right behind him with that 117.058. Shaun Cole still holding on to P3 rather. So great job out of him. David Clymer doing a great job up there in P4, and Tony Watson now holding on to P6.
Yeah, I'm still just not getting... You know what's weird about the grip is it just is coming and going. So it's like, I want to say it doesn't, but it's like, wow, it just feels like it has grip and then it fails to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's what I'm feeling in the corner.
And it's really hard to know what to do because it's like happening right when I want, like, I'm like, everything's great, I'm about to get on the gas, and then the front end washes out. And it's like, wait, what am I to do? Like, now I'm in save mode when I thought I was about to be on get up and go mode. Again, using those highly technical terms today. Slidey, get up and go mode.
Oh, I tell you what, you're busting out some deep terminology here. I love it.
Password is Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer.
Hey, Elvis, come on out and join us.
Oh, so my 4, which it was a 3, it just became a 4. Elvis is on his way.
Yep.
And you say number 5? Oh, F that. All right, bring it, Elvis. You bring it. I'm go faster. Plus, even if he does, I still have like 4 people between me. So
that's true.
3 people are like, yeah, go after him.
Yep.
After you get by me. Oh, there's my buddy
that's
John
right.
Hill. There's John Hill. Let's pursue.
Oh, hey, all right, yeah. Go get him. All right, we have another driver joining us here tonight. David Wing coming out in his number 15 IndyPro. Oh, wow, nice job getting her slowed up. I'm going to say, nice job getting her woed up. I'm going to throw out some of my deep terminology here.
Man, we're going to have to write these down. This is the modern...
I'm telling you, it is.
The Urban Racing Dictionary.
There you go. Yep. All the slang terms you always wanted to know.
I went in that corner and it got all slidey on me.
Yeah, and I couldn't blow it up.
Couldn't blow it up. I got all these smoke off the tires and it wouldn't blow up.
Right. Kind of that choky smell in the air. It just really got me.
All right, so I did a teeny bit better, did I?
Hey, look at there. That number 1 car, Mr. Robby Unser, getting it done out here this evening. A 117.454, sliding all the way up into P3. Great time out of Robby.
Oh, it's Robby who beat me. Oh, look at that. Look at Robby go.
Doing the dance, he is.
It's like finally an open wheeler. Finally a proper car.
Yeah, a real race car. Right.
I'm on B3 on front wing. That's how much front
wing. Whoa. Yeah, but that makes sense, I think.
I mean, dude, I got like friggin' front wing in it. And I put 4 gallons. I don't know if that's I'm gonna need help with fuel if I make this, because last time I made the final, I got kicked over on fuel.
your burn rate is?
How do you find that out?
With a fancy dash.
Yep.
Tell Frank you need a fancy dash.
I've got a fancy dash. I just don't know what to do with it.
Aldis is still getting it done in that number 9, coming in with a 116.740, creating nearly 3/10 separation now over Anderson P2. Go ahead, Shaun.
What?
Shaun, I'm going to try and clam this spinach salad down while we're
Spinach salad? How old are you?
commentating. I am, well...
Old enough to be eating a spinach salad.
Yes, 50, gosh, I can't even, 57, I believe. I'll be 58 here.
That was only because he screwed me up.
Tony.
Okay.
I get way more front grip if I stay tight. Off of that.
The only time I've been loose off a corner is because I had to understeer and went into the dirt.
Yep.
No
Right
grip there at all. None.
No.
Oh, too hot, too hot, too hot.
Oh, nice save, Shaun.
Thank you. Oh, I do love those tracks.
Okay, good launch. This is going to be the lap if it's going to come in.
Good luck, Andrew.
Me, Shaun, it's one of the best rhythm tracks on the planet.
Yeah, it is. I actually drive better here when I put a lot of body English in my drive.
Yeah, I see that. There's so many points on this track where you have to just trust your instincts. Blind entries, you know, coming over the hill, you know, at corkscrew, right through there, the kink. Yeah, you throw it in there and you hope you hit your target, you know. Oh, well, you hit your target. I sure say that.
Car, please.
Yep, free car, please.
We're gonna need another one.
We're gonna need another car.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a look at that. I almost saved that one too. We were close. I never got off the throttle though, so what can you expect?
I'd be weary. John Hill went and got his faster paint job put.
Uh-oh.
And he moved up the clock, too.
Is he in a Ferrari-looking car? That would be my guess, knowing John. Let's go look at John's new paint job. Will mine update? Nope, that's the same one for me. It's got a head crab from Half-Life on it. Down to 35 minutes. Look at that leaderboard. Oldest Poopcliss. Oldest Poopcliss. I'm going to go with that. 1:16.740. Looking really fast. Andrew Slissen's in second with a 1:17.058. Robby Unser currently in P3. 1:17.454. Definitely looking like he's in the big show. We have a small turnout today, so looks like everyone's in the show. Shaun Cole in fourth, Tony Watson, David Clymer, John Hill, Kenneth Jensen, Nick Boyd, Brian Ostrike, Kenneth Estep, David Wing, Sherfill Lewisy.
Did you say Elvis came in or no?
No, he threatened to, but we have not seen him. Oh, I think he's not a big fan of the car track combo, perhaps?
Well, you know. Them little ones shrivel sometimes when they're young like that.
Me, I'm old enough to know that beggars can't be choosers. And,
hey, I go get my butt kicked all the time in crap I don't like. What the hell?
Yeah. What are we doing? Front wheel drive? No, I'm kidding.
All right, I need to get a time on this, and then I got one last idea.
Still not grooving with this. I am going to try something else real quick. Hey James, how you doing?
Hey James, if you want to come out and join us, you can only find the session in the new beta UI. Password is Racer, all lowercase, all one word.
Hey, Mitch.
All right, drivers, 30 minutes remaining. 30 minutes remaining in our qualifying here. Actually down to about 28 minutes now. Yeah, well, actually, no, it's showing just inside 30 minutes. Just inside 30 minutes remaining in our qualifying session. The way our program is going to wrap up this evening is we're going to have two final races. Race 1 will consist of the top 16 drivers on the board. Right now, we're having just 14 drivers competing in our January edition of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge tonight. All of you will make it into Race 1 this evening. From Race 1, we're only going to take the top 12 into Race 2 to see who is going to be the champion for January here of our kickoff of 2021. Again, that'll be two 15-minute races back-to-back. There will be a 5-minute warm-up between each of those events. And that will be getting started here in about 29 minutes. Along with both Shaun and Robby here tonight. Robby in the right frame of your screen, Shaun in the left frame. Both the drivers currently working it hard out here. We see Shaun wiping sweat off his brow. Oh, Shaun, ouch. Oh, ooh. And ouch. Where did you end up? Holy cow, I lost sight of you behind
the
hill.
back, like, secret entrance into the pits.
Oh, right.
Okay, okay, I just wanted to just real quick throw on the medium just to see, because it's like this setup is working and totally broken simultaneous.
Flat. What's your optimum looking at, Shaun?
It's like 17.4.
I got
17.2.
17.143 for me, but that's a Don't blame it on age, because that's what I'm using. You gotta get your own answers.
Yeah, no taking my reasons now.
Yeah.
Shaun is coming down into his favorite corner, turn 2. Nice entry through 3. We have another driver up there in the 16 mark now. Mr. Andrus Slisson is in that number 10 this evening, getting it done out there tonight, coming in with a 1:16.920. Just 0.2 of a second back now off of Aldous Buteklis. So great run out of Andrus this evening. Randall Sherritt coming out here and just jumping into that number 16 and going right up to P3 with a 1:17.040. Wow.
Are you in third in the first infield right-hander?
Yes.
You don't go to second?
No. I think, let me double check that. Yeah, I think so. But I think I've been afraid so I tried like first on turn 11, and it seemed like if I had wonderful throttle control, it might be faster. But I have terrible throttle control, so I had to stay in second.
I do it for just a split second.
No, but it sure seems like it has more pull-off a second here.
Oh, gosh, Shaun. Wow. Hey, can you sign that wing for me?
I got a whole truck full of body parts if you really want them.
Yeah, right.
Oldest, that's exactly what I've been dealing with all night. Just the front will not turn. Or I get a little bit of grip, a hint of grip that makes you think it's gonna, and then it just stops turning. And we're watching Randall. I heard my brother just come home and get one final stretch before I come in and see if we can improve. I mean, we're into the show. Everyone's into the show. Maybe not into the second one, though.
Not into the second one, but I'll tell you what. Michael Myers is coming out to join us. We have one of the Road to Indy drivers coming out here this evening. How about that?
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, great to see Michael out here with us.
I was just thinking I was going to be okay.
Yeah, right?
I can feel that breath on the back of my neck again. Here we go.
Okay, back in a flash.
Gotcha, buddy.
Man, I tell you, Kev, sometimes I get through that last whatever here to the uphill so well, it's not funny.
Right.
And I don't know why. I thought I had front grip, but it's not there now.
I wonder if his last name is Butelli. Aldous, am I pronouncing that right? Butelli? Buteklis? Gosh, I hate to butcher his name. Oh, thanks, Andrus. Yeah, I think sending that password to Elvis there. Appreciate that. Again, the password is Speed Racer. For those of you that want to come out and join us, you can only find us in the new beta UI. For some reason, the session jumped off or dropped off of the browser, so we've been looking there for the session. We have about 17 minutes left here before we end qualifying for this dual race format event. First time that we have done this with the Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Big creative thought process here going into our first event for 2021. Frank and the boys all huddling up and coming up with some new direction for 2021. We're going to take the winners from each event this year, January through November. That'll create an 11-driver field. The 12th driver will be picked and will be given a participation award, and he will fill the seat for a dozen cars that will go into the final Invitational Ricmotech Hotlap Challenge event that will take place in December of this year. So again, no championship going on for this year for the Hotlap Challenge, but what we are going to do is take the winners from each of our events, and they will be 11 different winners. If the winner next month is the same winner from January, we'll go down to P2 until we get to a driver that has not captured a monthly championship, if you will, or a title for that month. So we will have 11 different drivers in that invitational going into that final December event. And we will be giving away not just Ricmotech swag, but a pretty substantial prize that will be given away at the end of this year. So we all want to make sure that all of you come back for each of these events. Again, the third Wednesday of the month is when we hold these, and you never know what car track combination we're going to have for you. So you just have to look at that hosted session there at 6 p.m. Eastern. Wait for the room to pop up and go, I know that car. I'm going to go out there and win this one tonight. So that's usually how it happens. So come on out and join us if it's for nothing but pride. Come on out and have some fun and try to get your time up to the top of the board there. But tonight we're taking the top 16 into our final event. It will be a dual 15 race format tonight. The top 12 from the first race will advance to race 2, and then whoever wins that final event will be the January champion for 2021.
I'll be right back.
All right, Robbie. Track temperature down to 68 degrees here as we're watching the drivers out on track get their final run in here. Who we've got our eye on out there on track. Let me see who Shaun has the screen set up for. Looks like it might be possibly Randall Sherritt. Yeah, we've got our eyes on Randall out here in that number 16. Getting it done in his IndyPro 2000 tonight. Supporting that Coca-Cola paint scheme here. Randall making a great showing here tonight. Randall coming in with a 116.888, just taking himself right up to the top of the board here. Just 14 laps in. What a great job out of Mr. Sherritt this evening. Great to see Michael Myers out here this evening with us. He'll be driving his very familiar IndyPro PM-18 out here tonight. Like he's in the number 17 car tonight. He'll be coming out on track here momentarily. He's only going to have about 15 minutes left in our qualifying here this evening. Just 15 minutes remaining. So come on out and join us. Speed Racer is the password. Speed Racer is the password. It's all one word, all lowercase. Here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca, track temp tonight all the way down to 68 degrees right now. That may climb back up, though. The sun peeking back out through the clouds. We've had a lot of cloud cover here this evening and allowed Aldous Puteklis to get a great time down on the board, a 116.740. We have 3 drivers now. In the top 3, Randall Sherritt up to P2 with a 116.888. And now Andrew Slissons has now moved into P3 and into the 16s with a 116.920. Great time out of Andrews here this evening, up in P3 now with a 116.920. 3 drivers now in the 16s here this evening. Under 15 minutes remaining in the qualifying session. We're down to 14 minutes and 52 seconds. Again, we'll be doing 2 races this evening. Race 1 will be a 15-minute race. There will be a 5-minute warm-up between race 1 and race 2. The difference between the 2 races? Well, we're only taking the top 12 out of race 1. Right now, we have 15 drivers out here on track in the session. The top 12 will advance to race 2. We will take the top 16 on our qualifying board. Right now we have 15 drivers in our competition tonight. So all of will make it into race one, coming up here in about 14 minutes remaining in qualifying. Watch Randall Sherritt going around there, having a little tough time on that lap. Tony Watts down a great time out there in that number 904, coming in with a 117.638.
Is there time for laps or no, Kev?
Yeah, you have about 10 minutes remaining. Actually, just under 12 minutes. So yeah, you've got some time to go out there and pop a couple laps.
You think it's going to be 12 or so laps?
That's what I'm estimating. Yeah. I figure every three laps is going to add another minute. So 3, 6, 9, 12 is 4 minutes. So yeah, it may be just an 11 lap race. Actually, we may not quite make it to 12.
11 laps. Ooh, I've been knocked to 6th.
Yeah. Yep. Tony Watson had a big jump there. He climbed all the way up to 5th there with that 117.6.
Oh, Marco, we didn't hook you up with that. We promised you, didn't we?
I wonder if 4 gallons is going to be enough.
Probably we got a fan out there that would like your autograph.
This dates back to
last month.
That is fine. I just need somebody to get them to me with an address or something, and I can do that.
I can take care of that.
Great, thank you, Shaun.
I can facilitate that. I happen to know Mark's address.
Well, there you go. Well, if any of you want to come out and join us, now would be the time. We're getting into the final few minutes here. You're down to, we're just outside of 10 minutes remaining in our qualifying session here for this evening's January edition of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge, brought to you by Ricmotech Racing Simulators. Don Cole out here with us this evening, and we do appreciate him bringing his show to the Ricmotech Hotlap Challenge every single month of the year. We meet up here the third Wednesday of the month for some great racing action. You never know what the car track's going to be. We're just going to surprise you with that when you see that room launch in the hosted sessions at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then you'll find out what that car and track combo is. It may be something you've never driven before, but you know what? That's all it's about, is having fun. So come on out and join us here, especially if you've not been in an open wheel car before. This will be the time to do it, especially with just 8 minutes remaining, right, Robby? They should be able to get their arms around that pretty quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Right? Oh, goodness. This is going to be an exciting one tonight. We're up to 15 drivers now that are in the session here, so we're almost to a full field for race 1 tonight.
gave me a black flag for that?
Are you grabbing third and the second right-hander?
Dang, yeah,
third,
I'm saying
yeah,
you're not
third.
serving a penalty.
Just for a quick sec?
Yeah, just to get it to turn.
Oh, we have a new winner, or new new leader at the top of the board, rather. Randall Sherritt goes all the way to P1 with a 116.719.
Yeah, he did that a second ago.
Wow.
I heard that Elvis running with someone else's account.
Is that what somebody said?
No, I'm just playing.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. The kid is
Right?
quick. Kid is quick.
Yeah, but I'd be pissed if he did it under someone else's name.
Oh, I know.
I would.
Yeah,
I'd be
no,
pissed.
he wouldn't do that.
I don't think he would, but...
You can't. Everybody should have learned their lesson. You can get
Right?
big trouble doing that. It can affect your real life world.
Yep.
Seven and a half minutes remaining, guys. 7.5. Guys, congratulations on making it into the final event.
Thank you.
I'll be calling this one all by myself tonight.
See what you've done.
Well, that's a beautiful red, white, and blue car. I think that's Kenneth Eastep that has it. Yeah, that is sharp. Boy, it's all of a sudden got very busy out on the track.
Jeez, Shaun. Someone else went number 1.
Oh, Aldis, look at him taking that P1 away from Randall already. A 116.675, 5/10 faster than the time that I thought we would never get to tonight. When Aldis pulled off that 17.1 earlier, I thought that's got to be it. Look at this, a half a second even quicker. Randall Sherritt now dropping down to P2, holding on with a 116.719. Boy, Robby, you're still holding strong there in P4.
And just went with toe out in the rear. I can't believe I did it.
How's it feel?
Don't know. Going out now.
Oh, you're going out now.
But I got to make this son of a bitch
5 minutes remaining in qualifying.
You know, I wonder why the stock setup has like, I don't know, 2 30-seconds toe out.
Right?
I get it now.
Shaun, are you able to put anything in that right screen?
Right screen, what do you mean?
On your dual window there, the overlay?
Yes.
I was wondering if we should throw that on most exciting. Whatever it is they call that in that setting. Yeah, no problem. 2 minutes remaining in qualifying.
Okay, now back to you, Kevin. So right now, when you say right window, do you mean the one above Robby?
Yeah, the one above Robby. Yeah, I was just thinking if we put that in most exciting, I'll do the same. Then while I'm calling the race, hopefully we'll at least be able to follow my action.
Now, if you would like, and everything we do is always set in, this is the first month of the year. I, in theory, could go to a behind me camera instead of looking at me, but I could give you, ultimately, oh no, I can't change that one. So yeah, I can do whatever you want. I can give you Robby's interior. I can give you most exciting, so if you wanted most exciting, for example, and TV camera.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably do most exciting. That way I'll be able to call, the action that's happening. And hopefully your most exciting will follow mine. I would imagine that it would. It's going to look for the two cars closest together.
It should try. Try. As long as we have the paint schemes, you should be able to confirm that it is. Oh no, you'd be on a delay. Never mind.
Well, yeah, I'd be on a delay, but if I use it on my screen, most exciting live,
right?
Hopefully, it'll be close to yours.
Yeah, hopefully.
But it should. It should.
Okay, so something like that, like what we got going there. But I'd be.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Yep.
It would look like that.
Yep.
Okay.
I like it. Yep.
I finally had a good lap going.
Okay. That was qual. So 5-minute warm up. Grid. Okay, no time to pee.
All right, drivers, here we go. It's grid time. It's go time. All drivers, you may grid at
How much fuel we run?
Actually, the top 16 drivers on the board, the top 16. We only need
I've got 4 in it now.
16 drivers for qualifying. Please go to the grid at this time.
I'm going to go
take
down to
4 gallons?
Yeah.
4 or 4.2 is safety.
Okay, let's do 4.2. One click for extra measure.
That would be the number 9 of Aldous, the number 16 of Sherritt, the number 10 of
Citizen, number 1 of
number 9 of Tony Watson, and number 4.
No, I'm
on the 242. Michael Myers, number 17, John Hill, number 15, David Wing, number 14, Kenneth Jensen, number 74, Boyd, number 5, Eastep, 24, Ostrich, Lacey, 13.
That
will be our grid for tonight's event. 15 drivers should be taking the grid.
So if I'm in the car, I don't.
We wish all of you the best of luck. We will be going on the iRacing Green this evening. We will be going on iRacing Green.
Is this a standing start?
Will be a rolling start.
Holy crap, I'm in this race. God help all you son of bitches, because I'm going to crash all of you. That's
All right,
all I'm
drivers,
saying.
it's grid time. It's grid time. 25 seconds remaining in grid. All right, is everybody out on track? You out on track?
I am.
I am.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't be, but I am.
I'm gonna make sure you're on most exciting, just to be clear. Most exciting.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
All right,
Race
so
car.
I'm following Randall. He's got the red car. Oldest is in the blue and white. Andrews is the red and white. And Shaun. Holy crap, it's pretty much tight all the way.
Yeah, it is.
So there's not any. And I'm showing.
All right, drivers, we're going to keep it clean out there tonight. Most of all, let's have some fun and put on a great show for the fans out there on the Simpit show. We appreciate Shaun being with us tonight. We appreciate Robby Unser coming out and joining us this evening. And we also welcome all of you drivers here to the January edition of the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. We wish all of you the best of luck here tonight. Let's be careful with the tire scrubbing while we're out here on
Did you unclick the
pace lap, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, we're going to go on iRacing Green.
Yep,
So
yep.
the leader, you will be going on iRacing Green.
Okay.
I will be monitoring the race as race marshal for any car contact. There may be drive-through penalties if we feel that a contact deems so. It'll be a 15-minute timed race. We're estimating about an 11 to 12 lap race. Okay, Mr. Unser.
That's just a preview. I'd watch out back there.
Little warning. Just a little warning.
That's great.
I can't hear them guys very good in chat.
There's an independent volume bar for chat.
All right, leader, once that pace car pulls off, we want to maintain our pace speed. Maintain your pace car speed once the safety car pulls off the track.
Yeah,
Let's
I thought I
back up and pair
had
up.
it wide open, but
Pack them up and tighten them up, guys. Pack up and pair up. Stand by for the start. Green, 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 green. All right, here we go. Heading down into turn one. Aldous Buteklis is going to take over that lead and dominate. Robby Unser back there in third place. Has a driver underneath of him now. Looking to the inside. That's Randall Sherritt up there in P2. Coming in with a great qual time here tonight. We see the 39 of Shaun Cole having a great run here this evening as well. Sitting back there in P5. David Clymer holding down P6 at this time, and Michael Myers from the Road to Indy Series out here with these guys looking to the inside in that number 17 in his familiar, beautiful black and blue IndyPro 2000. Field really stacking up nicely. We got a driver going off track here. That's Andrus Sliston's getting loose there and falling back in that number 10 car. Andrus struggling here early on. We expected him to be a front runner here, certainly in race one. That's going to advance Shaun Cole up to P4. Again, we're taking the top 12 drivers out of this race one event. Good clean start here. Everybody's starting to get single file now as we come out a rainy curve, heading down through turn 10. Looking at our leaders. Got a little battle here between third and P4 there. Robby Unser and Shaun Cole working together quite a bit in early practice tonight, or qualifying rather. Very long qualifying session tonight, 2.5 hours. The drivers had an opportunity to really work on the car. Heard Robby doing a lot of work with the camber, trying to get the nose to quit pushing on exit. You'll see a lot of these drivers having to almost lift, sometimes coming off these exits until these tires get some heat in them. Robby and Shaun running very closely together here. Aldis and Sherritt having a great run out front. Aldis in that number 9. Holding down P1, Sherritt still holding down P2. Got our eyes on Robby Unser and Shaun Cole as they're running really tight here, coming up the hill into the corkscrew. Very difficult corner to set up, and braking here is so difficult as we see Mr. Unser going in a little deep. He's wide left. Shaun Cole gets a run to the outside, takes advantage of that mistake.
Damn.
Kenneth Estep now moving up into P9. He's starting to climb his way up through the field, making a move on Tony Watson. Robby Unser coming out of turn 11 there, trying to get a good launch, make up some of that time. One thing you don't want to do is lose some of that draft to the guy in front of you. There's not a lot of draft opportunity here at Weatehrtech Raceway Laguna Seca. So much time is spent in the corners here. You're rarely going straight at this track. Very difficult to get the setup right on this car. Robby in that beautiful number 1 chrome machine. Aldis Patella still holding down P1 out there. Randall Sherritt trying to hang with him up there in P2. Shaun Cole just holding down P3 very, very well here this evening. Trying to keep his patience, staying calm out there. This track will wear on you mentally. These corners here are such a tightrope. You can see how they track in and out. Robby picking up a little bit of that curb on the inside of turn 10 as he sets up his entry into turn 11. Now coming out onto the front straight, one of the most crucial turns here at Laguna Seca. Little quick shot of the 9 car out front. Heading his way through turn 3 now. Aldis just having an incredible run here. Randall Sherritt not far back though. About 1.37 second gap between P1 and P2 here this evening. Unbelievable talent here in the field tonight. A lot of regulars here in tonight's Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Do appreciate Ricmotech putting on this event the 3rd Wednesday of every month. You can catch us live here on iRacing and on YouTube on the Simpit show here with Shaun Cole. Gone out on track doing his best to maintain P3. Got our eyes on David Clymer now in that 242, getting a great run down through Rainy Curve. I love that section of the track. Coming down through turn 10 here, setting up all these track outs, the angles coming off the exits. It's such an exciting place to drive. Clymer now finds himself in P5. What a run out of David tonight. 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in our first Race 1 challenge. We will have a 5-minute warm-up between the two events here tonight. See that sun starting to set to the west here. Beautiful California skies. A little bit of sun peeking through some of the cloud cover. Track temp really low. These drivers out here with a 68-degree track temp. Keeping those tires nice and cool. Robby now getting some pressure from the 242 after a slight little mistake there coming through 4. Robby's going to try and hold him off here as he enters the kink coming up the corkscrew. It's going to be critical to get a nice run up the hill, and he does just that. Give it Clymer, put a little bit of pressure on. Taking a look inside. Robby gets a beautiful exit down through the corkscrew. Down into Rainy Curve. Clymer looking down to the inside, but just cannot close the gap. Here's the most critical point, turn 11. Oh, Climber gets a good run through that apex. Closes the gap. Let's see if he can pick up a little bit of slipstream here. Coming up over the hill. Again, not a lot of straight line speed here. Climber looks to the inside. Robby's going to keep an outside lane. Climber down low, makes a clear pass to the inside. Robby comes right back up on him, though. Not going to ease up. Robby back to P5 now. Climber up to P4. Climber doing what he does. Climbing his way through the field here tonight. Robby picking up pressure now from that number 10. Andrew Slissen's working his way back through the field here after that early mistake. Seven and a half minutes remaining. Robby takes the corner a little wide again, yet out of the kink. Andrus looks to the inside. Robby goes ahead, lets him take the spot. Robby's going to probably sit back here and let these tires get cooled off from picking up all that dirt, because it will certainly have an effect on how that car's handling. Watching that number 10 car of Andrus Slissen's a driver that's been out here in many Ricmotech Hotlap Humpdays over the last 6 or 8 months. I'm going to say he's won at least 4 of these events. Has had several battles with Mike Dam from the Extreme Motorsports Series that Ricmotech supports. Andrus having a great run here tonight as well. Holding down P5 right now. David Climber still holding a gap here between him and Andrus, which is amazing because Andrus does have quite the pace. David still holding about 3/4 of a second gap here. Andrus closed up a little bit on entry there, not much. About 0.08 of a second. Down through the kink now. Let's see how they get the exit here. Oh, Climber makes a mistake. Andrus is going to make a clean pass to the inside on that one. That was a slice of pie waiting to be handed over. Biggest thing to do here at Laguna is to keep your composure. You're under the gun so much around this course. You just have to hope that your instincts are correct every time you're setting up these entries into the corners. When you come to throttle to set up your exit, making sure that you come to throttle just at the right amount of time. Following Climber now as he's trying to hold on to the back end of Andrus Slissen's, getting a little bit of slipstream now coming down into turn 1. Another tough corner to set up that entry. Watch Andrus comes in really tight on that early entry there into 1, or into 2 rather. Now through 3, again cuts that apex really tight and shallow. Does it again through 4. Look at the gap that he's creating now on David Climber. He's up to 1.16 seconds now. Oh, that's got to be tough for Climber, knowing he was running so strong early on in this race, and a mistake has now put him all the way back to P5. He was looking to hunt down P3. Our very own Shaun doing a great job in that number 39 tonight, that beautiful Simpit machine. We watch Andrus just tearing this track up, just picking away every little tenth and hundredth of inch. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in race 1 here this evening.
I'm saying I'm almost out of fuel.
Oh no, getting a report that Mr. Unser is possibly running short on fuel.
Well, it says 5 laps left.
Nah, you should be fine. You should be fine. We're on lap 9 now. 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining. Alt is still holding down P1. Back to Robby now. Robby doing a great job holding down P6. That number 14, though.
Yeah, I'm not.
Kenneth Jensen starting to
I've lost
up.
my front so bad.
Robby struggling to keep that nose planted. It does great on turn in, but it sure is difficult to get that thing to bite on the exit. Notice Kenneth Jensen there running a bit of a high entry, running a taller line through that corner of turn 5. Now up through the kink, climbing the hill to turn 7 and 8. Boy, Jensen trying to really close that gap on Robby. Oh, but he's down through the dirt there. It's going to create a little bit more of a gap there. That's going to give Robby some cushion here. Now Jensen's going to be under fire. John Hill in that number 36 in P8. He's starting to climb up on the back end of that 14. Here we go, coming through turn 11. Let's see if he can make a move. These are all critical positions from 8th back. We're only going to take the top 12 into that second race. Right now, Michael Myers in that number 17 is holding down P11. Holding about an 8-second gap now over Tony Watson. Aldis has about a 3-second gap now over P2 Randall Sheridan, that number 16. Watching Kenneth Jensen here, still picking away. Kenneth holding down P7, out through the kink. So critical to set that entry going into the kink. It's a toss of the dice for drivers coming into that corner. Blind, it's difficult to see on entry. You basically come over a slight crest, you see the apex, and you dive in. You lift and you go. Here, another difficult corner, turn 11. It seems like a very simple corner, but getting that radius just right, getting that throttle down on exit, getting that roll through center, it makes or breaks your lap time here. It's the only opportunity you have to gain on your opponent. It's the shortest or longest straightaway here, and it's not a big one at that. Put you over to Kenneth Eastep here in that beautiful red, white, and blue Alamo machine. Driving that number 5 here tonight. Getting a little bit of pressure now from Michael Myers coming up on the back of him. Michael driving that beautiful, familiar blue and black machine. Up some slipstream here, coming over the crest. Let's see if he can make the move here, coming down into turn 2. Taking a look to the inside. He is going to stick his nose in there and overtake the 5. What a move out of Michael Myers on entry there. Coming up into turn 3. He's going to set it up nicely here. He's got nothing but real estate ahead of him. He's going to start making up some ground here late in race 1. Just 30 seconds remaining. We should be on white flag here next time by. White flag. White flag is out. Looks like that number 9 of Aldis is going to take the victory here this evening as we watch Kenneth Eastep in that number 7 or in that number 14 coming out of the final corner in P7. Great run out of the number 14 here this evening. Again, our finishing lineup here tonight for race 1 is Aldis Vitelos in that number 9, and he's got that first win tonight. He'll advance to race 2. P2 tonight is the number 16 of Randall Sheridan, late comer into the session. Only put down about 16 laps in qualifying, worked his way right up to the top. He'll finish P2. Shaun Cole running right up to the top in qualifying all night long. Comes out here in race 1 and lands himself in P3 on the podium. Andrew Lissons, another one of our top drivers and one of our regular competitors in the Humpday Challenge, finds himself in P4. David Clymer, another regular from the U.S., in P5. Mr. Robby Unser, great to see him out here again this evening in P6. Kenneth Jensen finishes P7. John Hill comes in P8 here. David Wing in P9. In P10, Michael B. Myers. P11, Kenneth Eastep. And P12 goes to Tony Watson. That'll be our top 12 drivers advancing to race 2 as we get ready to switch over to that next event here. That will be, the drivers will have a 5-minute warm-up here coming up very shortly as soon as we get all of our vehicles across the start-finish line here and get things wrapped up from race 1. The session will switch over.
Do we pull around and go in or just exit out?
You can just exit out. That's fine.
Oh, I hope I didn't break protocol. I finished at .4 left over. I went one more click though.
You went
great race drivers, excellent clean driving out there. That's where
burn more.
Good show, everyone. All right.
So wait, what did you
here momentarily? We'll be switching over to
4.5.
minute
No, I was
warm-up.
4.2 and I finished with .4.
So we're good on that.
Yeah, I was wondering whether I want one more click, but no one ran out. I was going to say I probably don't need to do that, actually. No, we should be fine.
Drivers, you may bring your vehicles around from your cool-down lap, pull them down pit road, if you would, please.
How long do we have? Is there a warm-up here, you said?
For feature?
Negative. That's just there to get your attention. Now, it'll be a 15-minute race, just like the first one.
Oh yeah, duh, my bad. Thank you, Ken.
Except that it's are we inverted?
No problem, David. Hope I didn't put you into cardiac arrest there.
Are we in inverted start though? 7?
5-minute warm-up. Green flag for 5-minute warm-up. Drivers, track is green. Track is green.
Do we have a inverted start or no?
We do. We will have an inverted start. All right, drivers, here's our special thing about the second race here. We will have an inverted grid. You betcha. So we will be taking that number 9 driver, and we decided to put him in the back of the field. We're going to reverse all of us. So the driver that finished P12, I believe that was Tony Watson, race 1. He'll be starting on the pole here. Race 2. Drivers again, green flag for warm-up, green flag, track is green.
I think I'm going to go with more front wing again through this.
Oh, are you really? Okay.
Man, my front end went totally away. Of course, I looked at my deal and...
What about tire pressures? Where are you at with that?
Well, they're on as low as they can, but where I found it interesting, I had to take some, my insides were done. So I had way too much camber. I took like half of the camber.
I was worried that might bite you, several laps in.
Yeah, I mean, well, and it started with 4.7. I tried 4.8. It was a little quicker. I'm at 4.6 now, but shit, I don't know, man. To me.
You're going to need every bit of that, aren't you?
Yeah, it didn't touch the outside.
Drivers out on track here. We're watching the number 16 of David, actually we just switched to the 242 of David Clymer here. See how he's doing. P11, there goes Randall Sherritt in that 16. Really sharp looking red and white machine as he comes down into turn 2 here. Turn 1 is actually that little kink. We see it right now as Clymer's coming over the hill there through 2. As we've stated, Laguna Seca has a very short, straight part of the straightaway. As you cross the start line, you go up over the hill and make another curve there immediately into turn 1, and then we head down into turn 2 there, which famously known as Andretti Hairpin. We're at Laguna Seca. Randall Sherritt in that number 16. Popular driver here tonight, came in late into the qualifying session. Only managed to acquire about 16 laps in the car before the race tonight. Worked his way right up into P2 and actually battled, I believe, for P1 at one point on the qualifying board, but ultimately lost it. Yeah, he was one there for a few laps. Michael Myers joining us here from the Road to Indy Series. Great to have him out here this evening. We appreciate him joining us. And back to Randall Sherritt. There we go. There's Michael Myers coming across the stripe up over the crest there through turn 2 and down the hill into that heavy brake zone into turn 2 through Andretti Hairpin. Actually a double left-hand corner here. Still labeled as one corner, though, as turn 2. Double hairpin now into turn 3. That very tough right-hander. Tough to really keep that back end locked down coming off that corner. This is one of my favorite turns right there. Turn 4. Really get a great launch off of there and pick up just a tremendous amount of speed down into turn 5. Good run there. You really want to use that camber coming off that exit. You see Michael really using that to his advantage to get some good speed up into the kink. Again, that kink, just a throw of the dice, man. You come up over that crest and just throw that thing in there. A lot of wheel input to get that car to bite. You want that nose to hang tight when you come down into the base of it. So you see him going down through the corkscrew now. Down into Rainy Curve, very fast left-hander, but I'll tell you, setting the entry is critical because you do not want to end up in that sand pit coming out of there, or out of this one as well, out of turn 10. Down into 11 here now, heavy braking into this very tight left-hander. And now we switch back to Robby Unser coming down into turn 2 here.
Flag, man, the green flag comes out, and I find a little speed. No, I don't know. I just some laps went together finally for me. Okay.
Oh, Robby picking up a little bit of dirt there, coming out of turn 2, down into turn 3 here. Boy, he nails that one. Beautiful. Oh, takes it a little wide. Still trying to get that nose dialed in. All right, here we go, folks. Getting ready. All right, drivers, grid time. It's go time for race 2.
Kevin, did the cameras work for you there?
I believe they worked really well. I think that actually did great. All right, drivers, race 2. This is the one that decides the winner of the night. Here we go. Who's going to be our January champion of 2021 here for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge? Great to have each and every one of you out this evening. We do appreciate it. We hope to see you back next month for our February edition. You never know what car track combination we're going to have. You'll just have to show up at 6 p.m. Eastern and take a look at those hosted sessions and take a wild guess at what we may have. Tonight, we're celebrating the return of the Road to Indy E Series coming back to iRacing here on February 3rd. We actually have one of the drivers in the grid here tonight, Mr. Michael Myers, in that familiar number 17. Michael, thanks for coming out and joining us tonight. We'll look forward to seeing you in the E Series coming up here on February 3rd. Drivers, keep it clean out there. Let's have a good race 2. The race 1 was absolutely beautiful. Had fun calling it up here in the booth. All right, let's make it happen. Let's keep it clean out there. Watch your scrubbing here. Watch your scrubbing.
I really like the format, Kevin.
This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, this is, you know what, and the timing is right too. Like, I think the amount of time for our qualifying that you did, and then into 2 15-minute races with inverted grid, dude, this is perfect.
Cool, good deal.
In terms of like built for fun, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, if we'd have had more people, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would have been really, yeah. Well, we used to do so many crazy combinations. I mean, that was a lot of what we started out with, was just trying to be creative and come up with combinations that you wouldn't typically run. We kind of, ran that gamut for a fairly good amount of time. I'd say the first year or year and a half, we kind of used that as our premise for setting up the sessions each month. Then we started doing a little more combinations of some popularity, mixing it up with some series that you may actually see out there in the official iRacing, and mixing that in between. And now I think we just need to bring the fun factor back and try to figure out some really nice combinations that bring some good, clean, hard racing, but are fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ken, he steps, says he has to go change his shorts. Oh boy. Yep.
Fresh shorts at the ready.
All right, drivers, no more scrubbing. No more scrubbing. Let's pack them up and pair up. Tighten it up. Here we go, drivers. Prepare for the start. Green.
Good start, Shaun. Whoa.
Here we go, down into turn 1. We've got quite a mess of cars coming down at us here. Face first is that number 39. Gets an incredible launch. Shaun Cole getting a great jump on the start here. Right behind him, that 15 of David Wing. What a move he made coming up on the inside of turn 2. Following Shaun. Shaun stays wide as we've got a driver down to the inside. It looks like that's Andrews down there on the inside, struggling again now. Shaun Cole making a move to the outside. Shaun just killing it up there in the front. Up to P3 already. Right behind David Clymer. He and David are going to battle it out. The buddies up there running together. Shaun climbs right up onto his back end. Down down through the kink. This is going to be tricky coming out of here. Shaun moves up into P2 as we see Clymer going off track wide right. That number 904 of Tony Watson doing everything he can. Oh, Shaun goes around. Oh, no. Shaun gets loose and causes quite a bit of havoc there. Coming out of the corkscrew, a couple of the drivers take some serious damage. Oh, Shaun is pretty wounded there. He's going to have to escape back to the pits. That will end his night. You able to drive it, Shaun?
Oh!
Oh, no, Robby's around coming out of turn 11. If Robby can get it going again, he can still be in the race. Remember, if the drivers have to tow to the pits, they are done and disqualified.
I just spun like a wanker.
I cannot believe what I did.
Oh, I tell you, the disappointment.
I just saw yours off turn 11.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
David Clymer trying to work his way back here.
I'm just a wuss.
Clymer trying to get back up there to Tony Watson. Wants to get back into that top 5. He's hitting P6 right now. Busy track here in race 2, I'll tell you. This course is just so difficult. It's a very technical course.
You know what?
But a favorite of many drivers around the world. Love coming to this track.
I finally got comfortable in our first race, and I didn't account for being back on cold tires. That's what that was.
That threw you off. Sure,
Yeah,
I can see that.
I just
Yep.
jammed on it like I had every other time. Stupid. At the corkscrew of all places.
Well, I tell you, let's let our fans know.
That's what I did on the hairpin.
Road to Indy driver Michael Myers is
better.
out in the lead and has a 4-second gap over second place Aldis Butelli. Look at Michael Myers doing his dance out there in that beautiful black and blue 17 machine. I'll tell you what, great to see him out here with us tonight. Watching Andrus Listens here in that number 10, doing everything he can in P3 to get back to those leaders after the pack got a little shuffled up there. First, Shaun Cole made a mistake up into the corkscrew. Robby Unser made a mistake, spinning out of turn 11, coming out onto the front straight. Two of our veteran drivers here in the Hotlap Humpday Challenge struggling here this evening here at Laguna Seca. We see the number 5 of Kenneth Estep in that beautiful red, white, and blue machine. Robby now climbing his way back through the field, up into P9 now, catching back up to the back of the field. Let's see how he does coming up through the kink here. This is such a tough track to work your way back through the field. The last thing you want to do is be trying to push those limits even further. There's only so much you can get out of Laguna Seca. It's only so wide, and those limits are only so forgiving. The number 10 of Andrus Listens here coming across the stripe. Still just over 10 minutes remaining here in our final 15-minute Race 2 challenge. Robby looks to the inside of Kenneth Estep, and gets the move done. Nice job out of Robby there coming out of turn 11. Puts Robby back up into P8. What a comeback. Andrus Listens just can't believe what he's seeing here tonight. Aldis putting some real pressure on the historic fame that Andrus has had here with the Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Winning 4 of these events.
Sympathy.
Now tonight he finds himself sitting behind 2 other drivers. One of the drivers that literally is one of the real Road to Indy drivers, Michael B. Myers, out here on track this evening, joining us for the January edition of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge.
Oh, here comes Aldis, though.
Aldis is starting to work his way. He's closing the gap now on Michael Myers. Just 3.25 seconds back. Andrus picking up a little pressure now from the 16 of Randall Sherritt. Randall came in here tonight, ran very few laps in qualifying, shot himself all the way to the top of the board, Gets into race 1, has an incredible finish, gets into some trouble here in this race too, but now finds himself right on the heels of that number 10 car. Battling for P3. Randall running a smooth lineup out of that corner, right up onto the back end of Andrus. Andrus gets a great run through the kink. Randall was smart, laid off that throttle a little bit to have a better view coming into that entry. Now Randall deep into the brake zone there. Look at him climb back up onto the back end of that number 10. Well, the pressure Andrus must be feeling right now, trying to hold on to P3. He wants a podium here tonight. Michael Myers still holding on to that lead, but Aldous Butekli is closing in on him. 1.58 seconds is the gap now.
17.3 last time by for Myers, by the way. That's pretty quick for him.
A 17.3 for Michael Myers. Michael came in here with 0 practice laps, jumped into the road.
Better than my best time.
Yeah, ran 1 lap before we got this thing started here this evening.
But Oldest ran a 16.6, so it's just...
Yeah, Aldous is getting it done. Yeah,
battle
he's
for
just
3-4
getting it done.
is where it's at.
That's where it's at, yep. Between the 10 car and the 16. Watching it live right here. Look at the 10. Going to the inside of the kink. The 16 takes an inside line, and he gets it done.
Wow.
Randall Sherritt takes over P3 with a brave move going into the kink. Beautiful job by the 10 car. I'll tell you what, that was incredible driving by Andrus to give room there on that outside lane. That is not easy to do through that kink.
That is a very brave move.
The gap already starting to spread between Randall and Andrus. 7 minutes remaining. Does Andrus have enough time to close this gap? 5 seconds nearly between Aldous and Randall from P2 to P3. Aldous has now closed the gap to nearly 1 second on our leader, Michael Myers. Robbie, I would be safe to say that Michael understands a little bit about pressure.
Right. That he does.
Watching Randall Sherritt now starting to pull that gap on Andrus. Randall holding a 5-second gap on Aldous. I don't know that he's going to be able to close that in. Oh, we're looking at the 17 now. Michael Myers, our P1 driver now. The heat and the pressure is on as Aldous has closed that gap now down to just 0.8 of a second. Here we go. 5:58 remaining. Just under 6 minutes remaining in our event. David Clymer lets those leaders go by. Now we're back to the 17 car coming across the stripe. P1 now trying to open that gap back up over Aldous. 7/10 now between our leaders. Back to Robby Unser now. David Clymer. We've got another battle here between those two. Oh, Michael takes a little bit of curb there out of turn 3. That's going to shrink that gap down to a 0.58 second gap. Gets a great run on that entry there. Really gets a great launch up off that corner. Still holding a 0.5 second gap at this point. Down to 0.4, now down to 0.36. Aldous closing in tight. You can see in the brake zone how he tightens that gap. Michael gets a good run out of the corkscrew. Looking for everything that he can get out of that car. Michael literally throwing that back end around, coming down into 10. Hard braking into 11. It's a nice apex. Opens the gap back to 0.71. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Oh, Michael makes a little bit of braking mistake there, holds on to it, locks him up, going down into turn 2 there, Andretti hairpin. That double left-hander it will create issues. This is where it's going to get critical. We're down to 4 minutes remaining in race 2 of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge here, brought to you by Ricmotech. Coming into turn 5 here as they work their way through one of those very difficult corners here with a very tight gap between the 9 and the 17 car. Coming through the kink, the 9 lets up, gives himself a little bit of vision there to hit that kink. Looking to set up Michael Myers here, coming into the corkscrew. The 17 closes that gap on the right, the 9 lifts and backs out of the zone. Michael making that car as wide as he possibly can as they head down into turn 10, this very fast left-hander. 17 uses every inch of that exit as they head down into turn 11, the final corner here at Laguna Seca. 17 gets a little loose off exit here, but does manage to open that gap back to a half a second.
He's very good off that last corner.
That is going to be the one thing that will save him if he can maintain this lead until that final corner.
Nice line through 2.
Beautiful line. Boy, he sure corrected from that mistake on the prior lap. Nice run through 3. Shaun, I'm just chatting away, buddy. You're out of the race, right? You're welcome to pipe in.
Oh, no, I was just watching and listening and looking at my wounds. No, I've got
this gap that's 0.65 gap.
We got an in-car and
we got an in-car. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Watching that 9 car, trying to close that gap. Aldous Pitelli having I've pronounced his name 5 different ways tonight, Shaun, and I'm hoping that one of them is correct.
Hopefully the last one is the best.
Yes, I hope so.
Myers seems to be getting quicker every lap right now.
Yeah, he's getting some time in that car. He's opened the gap to nearly 1 second at this point. This could have been a little bit of a strategy by Michael. Maybe some of those tires, as we heard from Robby Unser earlier, a lot of push that comes into effect late into the run. With the nose of this car, when we describe push, we're talking about a car when you're coming to throttle at rotation in the center of the apex, instead of the car continuing that same axis of rotation, it decides to give up on you. So the front end of the car starts to push and push and push. Next thing you know, the car's wanting to go wide off into the dirt on the exit of the corner. We see the Michael getting loose there off the exit. That gap closes all the way to 0.2 seconds now, coming up towards the king. The pressure that 17 is feeling has got to be incredible by now.
He did run a 1:16.6 last time by. But this one he did make that mistake.
This is going to be critical here. He has to maintain that lead coming out of that final corner and get that gap as they come to the white flag.
Now here's where Myers been strong. Turn 11.
Opens the gap back to 0.36 seconds. Here we go, down into turn 1. That 17 cars better get down and close that inside line. He does. Late braking out of the 17, but what an incredible veteran speed. That double Andretti hairpin. Now through 3, setting up for turn 4, looking for that apex. He nails it. What a run off of the corner. Opens the gap to 0.52 now. Down into turn 5. Nails the exit. The number 9 starts to close the gap back to 0.43. This is where the 9 is quick, coming through the king of 6. Michael goes a little wide, and it's going to hurt him as they're coming up the hill now. The number 9 looks to the right side. The 17's trying to hold the bottom side. They're side by side going through the kink. The 9 has the advantage off the exit. It takes the overtake. Now through a rainy curve, the 17 doing everything he can to keep himself in the pocket. Out of turn 10, we're setting up for T11. This is where the 17 gets the run. Here we go, through the apex, getting it done. 0.2 seconds back. The The number 9 is going to take the victory. Aldous Butelli gets the win over Michael B. Myers here for race 2 and the January kickoff for 2021.
Good job, man. I made a mistake.
That was awesome. Great race. That one little off was just enough. That was really good racing, you guys. Mike Myers, that was amazing watching you just put your head down when you needed to and ran like a second quicker than you had.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
Yeah, great job, Michael. Great to have you out here with us tonight, buddy. We do appreciate you coming out. And yeah, like Shaun said, that was tremendous to watch you get your groove on there. You got a little more laps underneath you here for the event tonight. And I'll tell you what, what an incredible job you did out there this evening. Great race. Just great composure and one incredible move on that final lap. Congratulations to you. You will be getting a Ricmotech Racing Simulator t-shirt. Whatever kind of swag that Mr. Frank Rico decides to throw into your gift back there, buddy. We do appreciate you coming out. What a great win here tonight for our January edition. 2021 here for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Big thanks to the Simpit, Shaun Cole. We appreciate you coming out here this evening, and all of the drivers. Robby Unser, we do appreciate you joining us as well, buddy. We'll look forward to seeing you in February. All you drivers, please come back and join us the third Wednesday of every month. Thanks again for coming out, guys. All right, Shaun. What a great night, buddy.
This was amazing, and thanks for Ricmotech as well.
Yeah, that was fun. I really wish I had stayed into the end on that one.
I know. You were rocketing through it.
Thanks for the session, guys.
I went on too.
Yeah. I got too comfortable. I finally found my groove during the race. And couldn't get back to it. And I think I got greedy too. I saw Kevin. There's the plague of Kevin in my ear, cheering.
I know it's not easy, right?
Yeah.
I know.
No pressure.
I wish I would have done so much if I just went. I did the same thing. I just got on the damn throttle too much and looped it. It's like stupid.
I call it greed.
Stupid.
It's racer's greed.
Yeah. But there was no way I was running no damn 17s in the race either. I don't know what the hell that was.
That's crazy.
I finally ran a good lap in the race, like way better than I had in practice. Hold on, what did I do? 17-1 in the race.
Okay.
And I ran a bunch of 17-3s. Which
there's no way I did that.
Well, and in practice, what was my best? 17-6? 17-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did better. I did not do better in the race than I did practice. So.
You know what's weird? I wonder if fuel helped the car. Was running it light killing us? Like, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I ran.
You guys stay with full fuel?
I ran 4.2 all night.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I was running about that. I wasn't running any later.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Okay.
At first I was, but then soon after I switched.
We ran 3.7 a while, then we went to 4.2.
Oldest, that was a great drive by you tonight. That was really awesome. Great pass there at the end. Great patience.
Yeah, great job, Aldous. We sure enjoyed having you, buddy. That was an incredible drive out there. Incredible.
Love the new format, too. Again, I mentioned that already, but huge fan of the new format. So, any closing words, you guys?
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know that we could have had a more exciting finish. That last lap just capped off an incredible kickoff for 2021 for the Ricmotech Hotlap Humpday Challenge for sure. Yeah, Robby, great job tonight, man. You guys just had a great run. Just some unfortunate bad luck there in the final race, but it was very exciting to watch. Really looking forward to next month. We're going to have a real doozy. I got a good one up my sleeve here since everybody enjoyed this format so much. We're going to have a fun one next month for sure.
Right on.
Cool.
I'm playing the Ricmotech studio, because this is the missed studio, right? Hopefully we're going to get back to them being able to do open houses fairly soon.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love to turn on more cams again. we'll make our windows smaller. I like the dual cam with me and Robby, but we can definitely throw a couple more cams in from Ricmotech
Oh, look at this!
headquarters.
Look at what you're playing here, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
at
this is kind of
this.
my thank you because I'm getting ready to end the show, so I figured I do want to thank Frank Rico at Ricmotech. Frank and I have worked together a long time. He's a sponsor of the Simpit, and I got to tell you, one of the greatest things about having cool sponsors is when I get emails from people who dealt with Frank and then send me an email to tell me how awesome it is dealing with Frank.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and the thing is, I mean, let's face it, the world is an imperfect place. Sometimes things don't work as planned, and that's what's awesome about Frank and Ricmotech is that their customer support, it cannot be beat. You know, if you're having a problem, it breaks Frank's heart that your sim rig isn't working. Yeah, so like he and his team will make sure you're happy. So I mean, that's just the thing, and I love, like, when I take sponsors, when I work with companies, it's really important to me that they're companies that I really believe in, and Frank and Ricmotech is that kind. So thank you, Frank, for hosting these. Kevin Ford, Extreme Motorsport, I want to thank you for being here.
Absolutely, buddy. My pleasure. My pleasure. My
On the
pleasure.
action. And Robby, of course, I love just matching up with you and working on setup and following you or letting you follow me and seeing what we can do for these big boys, because some of them are pretty fast. You know?
Yeah, well, at least I know that my changes make you faster, so...
Yeah, it worked out.
Good.
It worked out nice. Cool. All right, everyone in TV land, that is going to be the end of this one, so I'm going to bring it to a close. Once again, Kevin, thank you so much for joining me and being here. Nice to have you back. The added pressure
buddy.
is a pleasure. As much as I give you a hard time, I will take that extra pressure of you calling the action anytime, every time. So, thank you.
It's fun, buddy. You bet.
Robby, Frank, Ricmotech, everyone down there, everyone who participated, everyone who watched, thanks for watching. Simpit Live, tuning out. Good night.
All right. Till next month.
You